Hello, how you doing? It's Monday night, which can mean only one thing. It's time for Monday Night Raw, and what an episode we've got. Rey Mysterio's retiring. He's out of here. He's gone for good. It's nothing. It's not a storyline. There's not going to be any shenanigans. Seth Rollins is going to be there, but I think it's because they're best mates. Rey Mysterio is going to be leaving WWE and leaving the wrestling industry as a whole forever, and that's happening tonight, I promise. I really do promise. I can't remember what else is on the show. Asuka versus Charlotte Flair is a match that is happening. Aleister Black is doing something or others. I put it in the thing, didn't I? Aleister Black versus Seth Rollins. So Seth is going to send Rey Mysterio packing, give him a nice hearty pat on the back. He's off, and then he's going to fight Aleister Black fair and square. That's how it's going to work. And also, Apollo Crews defending against an opponent of his choice. It's shades of John Cena's US Title Open Challenge, but with somebody considerably less entertaining. How are we all doing today? That was a joke. I don't mind Apollo. I don't like him either. Whatever. How are we all doing? Hello, Lewis. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Magsy. Hello, Luna, Reese, Jason, Gray. It's the usual suspects. I don't need to keep reading your name because it's the same people every time. But I love each and every one of you. Brian Bunker coming through early there once again with a $10 like spike donation. So give us a like if you're just tuning in. How are we all good? No sound, Adam? That's not true. Where are we from as well? Where are we from? All right, good to see you all. Where are we from? Toronto, Portsmouth, where you can see the Isle of Wight. You're lucky. Hop on a hovercraft. The only commercial hovercraft in Europe. Maybe the world. I can't remember what the stat is on that. The hovercraft from South Sea to Ryde, where I grew up, the only commercial hovercraft. Apparently, that might be bollocks. It sounds like bollocks, doesn't it? Birmingham, Bolton, Brooklyn, Bournemouth, Texas, Leicester, Northampton, Bexhill, New Zealand, Swindon, Chicago-ish, Newcastle, North Carolina, Adams, Twinkie. What does that mean? Otis's belly. It's all good stuff. Comedy. Hey. Wes, hey, how you doing, mate? Hello. Hi, Wes. You alright? Nice to see you. Mr. Moti. We're here. Parts unknown. Calgary, Grimsby, blah, 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 blah. Are we all looking forward to Raw? 3 hours of it, right, guys? It's going to fly by. It's going to absolutely fly by. I'm sure of it. I promise. We all had a good day. As good as one... Well, as good as a day can be currently. Belgium, Doncaster, NCIS. I think this is NCIS. I don't recognise any of the characters. I only really know the handsome one. I can't remember his name. Abby. I know Abby, but I don't think she's in it anymore. And the old man, who... He also very, very handsome. Just the grey-haired guy. The main one. The main NCIS. Oh, good. My thing's messing up. Why is it launching Discord now? Flipping thing. Oh, it's because I changed my password earlier, isn't it? I love NCIS. If there's one thing that I love... More than NCIS though, it's The Big Bang Theory, which comes on before SmackDown. It's just a joy. It's just a joy. Then, now, forever. Stephen, hello mate. How are you? I honestly love everything you do and you're a wonderful person. Just remember you are loved and appreciated. You're a wonderful friend and I thank you for being an amazing guy. Stephen, thank you very much. Cheers mate. Really appreciate you too. Thank you very much for what you do for us as well. Cheers Stephen. It's time for Raw. Adam, can you sing Bianca Belair's theme for me? No, I don't think I can, actually. It was a good theme, though. Good theme. Adam, do you know why they don't have Raw live on the network? Is it because of TV deals? Yes. Yeah, it is. So it encourages people to watch the... Because the TV deals are so expensive for the networks, they want them watching on their networks rather than watching on WWE's on-demand service, which is why you have to wait a month for them. Amazing news today, by the way, and something that I don't think is being celebrated enough. An interesting business strategy as well. I'm sort of trying to get my head around it. WWE, the network, offering something like 50,000 shows now for free. No credit card required. NXT crowd are there. Are we live today? No, we're not live today. I thought this was going to be a live one. I just think it's amazing. So you can get loads of old episodes of Raw, SmackDown, And the recent ones as well, the ones that they're still on a month delay and everything. Some new original programming is going on there. Okay, this is new. Drew McIntyre versus MVP tonight. I thought that was announced last week. That wasn't on WWE.com's preview. Maybe that's not new. More importantly, forget the wrestling. Forget the wrestling. We've got a bowling match tonight. The Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders. So get hyped for that. That'll be coming in the third hour to keep people watching. Because that's what we're really all here for. I could skip the first 2 hours of this bollocks stream. Just press go when that starts. And we'd all be just as happy. Kieran, alright, Adam, enjoyed Quiplash stream the other day. Yeah, they've been fun. I've been enjoying doing the Jackbox streams. Nice to see you, Kieran. Hope you're not too pissed up, mate. Mark Leslie, good to see you, Adam. Final stream before going back to work tomorrow. Fingers crossed, Raw will be good. And never forget that Black Lives Matter. Couldn't agree more. Mark, good luck at work tomorrow. Good luck at work, mate. I hope it goes well for you. Stay safe. And that goes for everyone, especially in the US right now. Stay safe. Lamb of Goblin. Hey Adam, still celebrating my birthday. Drunk as hell. First bit of company I've had, so thank you as always. Rum and Coke and San Miguel's. That's a nice, it's a classic combination. That's all one big cocktail, by the way. There's a bit of rum, bit of Coke, bit of the other Coke, and then just top it up with San Miguel. Oh, delicious. Here comes Rey. Is he here for his match, or is he here to say goodbye to Rey Mysterio? By the looks of it, well, he's dressed to wrestle. I think he's doing his match first. Is he doing his match first? No, they kick off with a promo, right? Right? Boo! That's one thing I'm happy that they've got the crowd there. It's better with the crowd. But it's proper panto bollocks, isn't it? They don't react. Like, one thing that I think AEW have been better at is that the crowd have felt like they have a little bit of personality, like a real wrestling crowd. Instead, we've just got this very sort of produced it's what WWE, how they would like the real fans to react. By going, yeah! Or boo! Like that, that's pretty much it. Doesn't quite work. Doesn't quite work. Megan, hello. Hello again, sir. Lovely to see you again for another stream. As always, love you. All your hard work is appreciated more than I can express here. Thank you so much for the kind words, Megan. Cheers. Much appreciated. Sam Ford, hope you're doing well, Adam. Always look forward to the streams. Here's your weekly Cherry Tango. £5 for a Cherry Tango? That's a 2-litre bottle. That's 2 2-litre bottles, in fact, in a newsagent as well. Thank you so much. Most over and underrated on the current roster. I don't want to say under, because like Cesaro. I don't want to keep talking about Cesaro. I do it every stream. Underrated is the wrong word for him. I guess he's underrated by the office, but he's not underrated by the fans. He's underutilized. Rather than underrated. Most overrated. I sort of want to say Braun. Just because they're so hot on him and I'm just not a big fan. TBH. I'm going to have a quick look through the roster page, in fact, so I can get this right. Overrated. I mean, Bobby Lashley's always on TV. I'm not a big Bobby Lashley fan. Overrated. It makes you realise, just scrolling through this roster page, how much bloody talent WWE have. You suck. You suck. I almost spilled coffee all over myself there. I can't. Where the hell's Riddick Moss being? I've just seen his face, by the way. I think I'm just going to go with Braun, you know. I don't think, like, I know he's got the size, visually very impressive, he's a monster. Just don't like his matches that much. I prefer it when he's just tipping crap over backstage.
Now, as for Rey Mysterio, Rey will be on this program later tonight.
Okay. I think we're going to see a lot of Rollins tonight. He's got this, he's got the match, he's going to get involved in the Rey stuff later. Who knows what else? Underrated. I'm going to go with the man stood in the ring right now. Not Seth Rollins. Bobby Murphy. I think he's not in the ring either. He's sat at ringside. I thought he was stood flanking him, but they're just in the crowd. Big Murphy fan. And he's bulked as well. Saw some videos of him. Like, he's always been like muscular, well defined and everything. He's a big lad now. I was watching this video of him training in the performance center. Very impressive indeed. The greater good. Waiting to see how good Austin Theory is going to be in this role. Got high hopes. He looks out of place. He doesn't look as in place as Bobby Murphy.
Let's stop for a moment. Let's let that sink in. This is a moment that will live in time forever. Rey Mysterio.
This is Rollins. I know it's early days.
As a sacrifice.
Even now, to me, this is the run of his WWE career. I much prefer this to the Authority Seth. He's absolutely smashing it. To the point where genuinely, if he keeps it up, I mean, I guess he's going to go and be a dad. Maybe he won't have time. But if he were to keep it up, people would get behind him again. He'd naturally, sort of organically have to become a babyface because people would cheer him for being so good. It's funny wrestling, isn't it? Somebody in the crowd just went, "What? What?" See the crowd. No! People don't do that anymore. Oh god, he's got his copy, his free trial of Premiere Pro out. And he's made himself a little video package. All about Rey. And it's going to be ridiculing him, isn't it?
The legendary Rey Mysterio. Biggest low man in the history of the WWE.
Bit of Carly. Didn't expect to see great Carly on Monday Night Raw tonight. Old school Drew McIntyre there on SmackDown. Well, this is lovely so far. Winning the Rumble. Oh, lovely. Mysterio at WrestleMania. Beating Kurt Angle. Hell of a match. Winning the World Heavyweight title. Little Dominic in the crowd crying his eyes out. The return. Oh, isn't this lovely? When's the turn, Seth? When's it all going to change? Oh, Matt, I know it's sort of produced, and it's exactly how WWE want you to feel. Oh, here's the turn. Here's Rollins breaking his eye, but the connection that Rey has with the kids, and like how much Mysterio still means to young wrestling fans today, even if they didn't grow up with him, even if they didn't see him like come up through WCW or his early WWE run and his ascent to the world title picture and all that. It's amazing how the kids just love him still. It's the mask and the fact that he's little. He's like them. Fact. Yes, he is.
I want you to know that when your time comes, it would be my honor to personally induct you into the WWE.
It's a great line. Seth saying he wants to be the man to induct Mysterio into the Hall of Fame. It reminds me of this line in Nathan For You, where he says something really similar. He helps out this small business owner, and he just goes, "It would be an honor and a privilege if you would include me in your will." And the look on her face, and it reminded me of what Seth just said there. So good. Jack Gerard. Oh, are we going to see Dominic Dijakovic tonight as well? We'll see. Jack Gerard. Happy bloody Monday, Adam. Hope you're good. I'm very well, mate. Do you think they'll hold off on the Hacker reveal until we're back to the live crowds for maximum effect? No, I don't think we will, because I don't know how soon that's coming. Maybe, because they might have like quarter capacity or something like that. Maybe they'll hold off for that. they can't drag it out for too much longer, can they? Can they? There was nothing for the last 2 weeks on SmackDown. I don't think there's any of the hacker stuff's been going on. Maybe they will. Maybe they're spacing out for that reason. David, seen your tweet and wanted to check in. You good, mate? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah, sorry, I felt a bit guilty about sort of putting that tweet out because I said that first of all I was considering taking a break from social media, which I'm now doing, and I wasn't going to put a tweet out or anything, but I didn't want to get DMs and tweets from people and not reply to them and look rude. So I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a break from Twitter because I don't think it's been good for my mental health, and it's really deteriorated in the last few weeks. But I felt sort of guilty in that there are way worse things happening in the world. There are awful things happening in the world right now. And I didn't want to make it look like this was some attention grab. It was just a bit of admin, really. I just wanted to say, like, hey, everything's fine, and I just don't want to go on Twitter because it makes me feel miserable. I log on, and maybe it feels like I'm burying my head in the sand, but I can't deal with just what's going on. I'm struggling with it. I'm really struggling with it, essentially. But I didn't mean to sort of put any... I wasn't trying to put any sort of spotlight on myself or anything like that. It's just been a rough old time of it, and I think it's for the best. I don't want to... Even when things were better in the world, Twitter started feeling like an obligation rather than something that was fun. And I feel guilty taking a break because part of my job should be to promote the content and promote what we do on the channel and all that, but unfortunately that was being outweighed by the the difficulty that I was having logging on every day and seeing everything going on, and I'm going to obviously keep up with the news and all that sort of stuff. Just struggling, but yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for checking in as well. It's really kind of you. Adam Prophet. Hi Adam, I'm so happy to see you now. Scary time in Philly right now. I've never needed the stream as much as I do now. Thank you for everything you do. Adam, stay safe, my friend. And once again, that goes to everybody worldwide, but especially in the US right now. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Really mean it. I hope everyone is doing as well as they possibly can do. Kieran, I need to play it when I'm hammered. Plus, I'm sober. Kieran, that's an odd night for you, right? Why are you sober? What's going on? You okay, mate? DAH train. I can't seem to find if missing stars like Sammy Roman are having time added to contract. Thoughts? Also, happy 40th to me today. I don't know if the contract would, because it's such an exceptional circumstance. Obviously, it's is the contract paused if you refuse? Is it cast as a refusal? Oh, I have no idea, mate. No idea. I guess Sammy definitely is having time added because he's injured, according to WWE. Don't know how, but he's injured. Stubbed his toe getting out of the shower, I believe. Stephen, just an extra donation because you're absolutely amazing. These streams have been the best. It's always a joy seeing you and modding these streams. Adam Cheat is the best. Stephen. Don't know what that was. Don't know why I've blown you a kiss there, Stephen. That's for you, though, pal. Thank you very much. That was really creepy of me. Darian Pittman, what's up, big pog? Ready for some top-notch content from the hardest working man on YouTube. As always, love you, Papa Pog. That means... that's fat-ass white girl, right? Pog? Is that what that means? I'll take it. I'll take it. I've got a fairly plump bottom. Sonny, and thank you very much for saying that as well. Sonny, hey, Adam, hope you're doing well. All good. All good. Luna says she misses going bowling. Well, Luna, we've got a segment coming up tonight that will make you feel so much better. You can live vicariously through the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits as they go bowling. Take the Profits bowling. Take them bowling. Rob, hey Adam, how much would I have to donate for you to change Mr. Happy's legal name to Mr. Fappy? Do cats have legal names? He's got a microchip where they put the name in the thing. £500 and I'll get the microchip changed. As long as my address can stay the same, so if he can't get out anyway. He's locked in here. Until I move house and hopefully he can chill out in the garden. Fingers crossed. £500, mate. Sue Ellen, how are you doing? How's Mr. Happy and his wonky tail? He's good. I was sort of checking it earlier, just pressing it, and he wasn't in any pain at all. So he's grand. He's grand. I feel like this match could be a future top 4 pay-per-view main event at some point. We're getting it here. Opening match of Raw, Aleister Black, Seth Rollins. These two could be headlining pay-per-views together. Sooner rather than later. Drog, I was recently told I look skinny. I'm 250 bloody pounds. What do you expect me to look like? The Ultimate Warrior? Yeah, I do. I expect everybody in the chat, in fact, to look like the Ultimate Warrior, because I know I do. Emmett, hello Adam, how are you? All good. My chat isn't working. Then it is, then it isn't again, so I might not be as active. Nonetheless, no jokes yet, just want to say hello, and it's lovely to see you as always. Emmett, thank you. Really behind on the donations, by the way. Thank you very much for giving so generously, again, tonight. The nearby bowling alley is now a weed joint, says Luna. Well, go and blaze it up. Dagan, hey Adam, thanks for all you do. Still a ways away, but what do you think of a potential Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman match at Survivor Series? I'd love to Drew to go over. Yeah. I don't think Drew will be... I don't think Braun will be champion by then. I do think Drew will be champion by then. But we'll see. Thank you very much, Dave. Ian, thank you so much for the very generous donation there, Ian, by the way. Thanks for your streams, especially tonight. As an American grown man, tonight has made me scared, mad, and so sad. Thanks for giving me a place to turn off my brain for a little bit. Cheers. Thank you to you again, Ian. Stay safe, mate. And all of you guys are in our thoughts at the moment. A very, very scary time to be living in North America, as well as many other places in the world, given everything that's happening. But especially in North America right now. I can understand your fear and your sorrow, and truly all love to all of you guys. There are good people in the world. There are lots of them, and sorry that very often the complete dickheads are the ones who are in power and have wealth, etc., etc. Anyway, Wes, this video is almost as good as Don't Join Us. Nothing could be as good as Don't Join Us. I didn't even know that PCs came bundled with Windows Movie Maker anymore, so I don't know how you did that, Wes. I'd like to think that you downloaded it especially. You cracked that video out in record time. Seth Rollins, by the way, bit of play-by-play, kneeing Aleister Black in the head. Here comes the dive that he does every single match, making it meaningless. Such a good dive, isn't it? I don't want to see it every match. No targets. Adam, can you sing? Are you ready for a good time? Are you ready? Are you ready for a good time? I watched the minute back of the SmackDown stream to check the audio, actually. I didn't realise how annoying that was. I opened with it on Friday night. Not fun. Hugh Janus, the WWE crowd is like a panto. Oh no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they are even. Not. Oh yes. Oh yes, they are. Yeah, I agree. Laura, miss you and Sam doing those parody covers for the news intros. Also, Black Lives Matter. Agreed. Once again, Black Lives Matter. And yeah, I just sort of miss interacting with everyone in the office. I was in the office today. Good match this. Good match this, by the way. On my own, once again. I'm the only one going in at the moment just to bulk record voiceovers. So I couldn't really sleep very well last night. Got about a bit longer than that. Maybe 5 or 6 hours actually. But I woke up very early at like 4 in the morning. And so I did my news video here and then just went straight to the office, but crashed out and had a very sweaty nap on the office sofa. Oh my word, the disciples are here. Is that Rey? No, it's Humberto Carrillo. Because they almost did it to him last time, and they were going to do his eye in. I like this thing, targeting the eye. Very nice. Yeah, so it's nice being back in the office. It keeps me a bit more sane. But at the same time, it's not nice not being there with everyone. Yeah, I miss doing the news with Tom. Miss doing the news with Sam on the odd Saturday. You know, fingers crossed. And I keep saying this, but the thing is, like, if we were to return to the office soon, there's no way that we could interact in the way that we normally would. It would be irresponsible to be on camera together, interacting in the way that we normally do. Things aren't going to be the same for a while, and it's becoming more and more obvious. Just go away. Brian, no need to apologise. Mental health is most important. I'm taking a break from Twitter, Facebook too, buddy. I think it's good for all of us from time to time. It can be very, very overwhelming. And it's really not about burying one's head in the sand. It's a real onslaught, isn't it? Twitter moves so very, very quickly, and I see so many arguments on there. And I don't think it's healthy to just be experiencing that all the time. It's something which is meant to be a tool, a communication tool, and largely, hopefully the intention is to use it for pleasure and to interact with people that you like or love. And I didn't feel like I was doing that anymore. Brian, thank you so much. Matt, much love, Adam. Stay away from Twitter for now. It's a good decision. When times get tough, just remember there is always people who care about you and the boys. Have a whiskey on me, Adam. Thank you very much. I'll have a coffee on you instead, Matt. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the huge donation there as well. I didn't clock that. Yeah, I really appreciate your kind words, mate. Dragon, don't feel guilty, mate. We all need a break. Have a break. Have a twit. Break. Twit, twat. Twit, Kit Kat. Brilliant. Darian, you work too hard, man. Take a break and get your mental health right. No need to apologise. It's just one of those things, like, things are very, very busy at the moment. And I don't like the fact I'm always whinging about how much I'm working. I've got to, this is my dream job, and I really mean that, however tough it can be. Just trying to keep things running smoothly, and we're all working very, very hard during the, especially while ad rates are low, and just trying to keep things ticking over and all that. So I'll get a break sooner rather than later. I was talking to my mates today about going for a weekend in Hamburg, not until October. We figured that it would probably be right to do so by then. So I've got that to look forward to as well. That'll be cool. Get pissed up. I've refused to go in a hostel. I was a prima donna. A complete diva. They were like, because we stayed in a hostel last time, and it was fine, but I felt too old to be there. It was all like 20-year-olds or just like people on their gap years and all that. Just walking through the communal areas and just getting sort of eyed up, not in a sexy way, just being like, what the hell are these old losers doing here? And then getting woken up at 3 a.m. by people boning. So I said, no, we're going to get an Airbnb this time. I don't care if it costs a little bit more. I can't deal with another hostel. I can't deal with it. So, they all agreed, by the way. They all agreed. Sean Wallace. Hey, Adam. Don't worry about taking a Twitter break. Do what is best for you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So stay safe. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you. Justin, take care of yourself, mate. Also, thank you for everything you all do. I live and work in the Minneapolis area, and you've been the best escape from my constant worrying about my friends and co-workers. Especially you, Justin. Massive love to you, mate, and everybody that you know and love. I hope you're all alright. Kieran, here, I'm not a raging alcoholic, you know? Yes, you are. Full Wolf, hi Adam, I hope you're doing fine. Question, how are you watching Raw? I just left the USA and can't figure out how to watch Raw or SmackDown live. I'm watching on BT Sport. You can get yourself a BT Sport subscription and watch live. Before, I was watching NCIS before this on I was watching a DVD of NCIS. But if you look hard enough, you'll be able to watch wrestling. James, gonna miss you on Twitter, mate, but rather you feel healthy. Much love and thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's what I enjoy, right? I like cracking the odd joke on there and just having a bit of fun, but it's stopped being fun. So time to. Nicholas says Ray's retirement is just a work. I doubt it, mate. No. He's off today. It's going to happen on this empty arena Raw. Oh, is it Chicago PD? Oh, I thought that was NCIS before. Never mind. You what's finest? To quote Hogan. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong, brother. Cultaholic, a first ballot Hall of Famers. And I and many others would love to induct you. Hope to watch on YouTube with Raw replay later. Thank you very much, my friend. But John Cena gesture for you there. Oh, it's Roman numerals. Oh. Yeah, Ray's going to come out with his salmon suit on, isn't he? I agree. Love you so much, King. Hope you're all good. Get paid in about 12 hours and we'll finally get that $50 Patreon. Forever, Pacitti, EG. Love you. Why am I making noises? This is a very strong opening match. I have been keeping an eye on it. I really, really have. It's a nice lengthy one, isn't it? Nice lengthy, girthy match going on right now. What, it's been like 15 minutes already at the Rollins promo, but it's 27 minutes past. I guess I'm a little bit behind with my slow TV and Big Dog. AG, thank you very much, mate. Leg sweep. I feel like we're getting to the finish now. I think it could be shenanigans. Bobby Murphy and Austin Theory. Very close to the ropes. Look like they're about to interfere any moment now. Oh, Black almost picking up the win. HBK's Lazy Eye, thank you for streaming and entertaining us through these hard times. Thank you very much, Adam. Now shut up and take my money. Forget that my insurance is due in July. Don't. Thank you very much. Stop giving if your insurance is due in July. P.S. Would you ever do the Slovakian traffic cone? I have no idea what that is. Is that like a TikTok dance or something? The Slovakian traffic cone. Is this... Oh, it's just going to be like rimming or something, isn't it? Oh, not a roll-up win. Nope. Slovakian traffic cone. Stuffing the small end of a regulation orange traffic cone into the anus of your sexual partner and then jizzing, puking, pissing and pooing into the traffic cone. I'm gonna say no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. It sounds dangerous. It sounds unhygienic. And it doesn't especially sound especially sexy. But thank you very much, HBK's Lazy Eye. AA96, what would you rate out of 10 of Kenny McIntosh from inside the ropes banging you in the backside? If there's anyone that's going to do it, I'd choose Kenny. I love Kenny. Love Kenny tremendously. He's a great guy. Bigging him up last week. I spoke to him on the phone again on a day. I can't even remember which day it was last week. Always good to catch up. Oh, the Falcon Hour, that always wins it. Jake, if you could put one WWE wrestler from the 90s in a feud with anyone on the roster right now, who would it be? Don't be pissed off with me talking about Bret Hart again, but it would be Bret Hart, and it would be Daniel Bryan. I think... Yeah, it would. Can you imagine? Bret Bryan. We'll never see it. Such a shame. Very nice. Black getting the knees up. But selling the knee too. Amazing. Just amazing. I do think Montez Ford's is better. Not that either are bad in any way, but Montez Ford's frog splash is something else. Lamb of Goblin. Unfortunately, there's always going to be horrible events in the world. Take some solace in the fact that you bring joy to thousands of people each week, dude. Thank you. Cheers. It's a very nice thing to say, and it makes me feel good about what we do. So cheers, mate. That's really kind of you. This is a great match. Great promo, great match, great crowd. We're going to another break. This is a lengthy boy. Very nice. Carter C. Hi, Adam. I hope you're well. Thanks for doing all you're doing at the moment. I look forward to every stream and all the laughs that come with it. Sorry there haven't been any laughs yet. I'm just going to whinge you. But there you go. Take care of yourself. Hashtag we want Blobby Todger. I can give you a bit of Blobby if you want. I was trying to figure out a way of filling him with water without it being a complete disaster that breaks all the equipment on stream. I haven't quite figured out a way to do it. Or if this would hold water, I feel like it might come apart at the seams. But I wanted to debut him and bring him over, hold the knob there, and bring him in, and he would just be a big sack of fluid. But I think it would end in disaster, to be honest. I've got that straw somewhere to blow him up, but I've lost it. Oh dear, sorry guys, it looks like you're not getting inflated Blobby. But there is Blobby. Ethan, you're timed out, pal, for spamming. Steven got you. Sydney. Thank you, Sydney. Cheers for a very generous donation again there. I just want to say, glad you're okay and completely understand taking a break from Twitter. Also, thanks for the stream. It's needed. Never been so scared. Love you so much. Truly appreciate the escape and the opportunity to mod for you. You're the best. Sydney, you're the best. Thank you. Stay safe. Everything will be okay. Everything's always alright in the end, right? But I totally understand. And All my love to you, Sydney, to Austin, and the rest of the family too. Nug Tuggets, don't blame you all, Adam. Twitter is a real mental onslaught at the moment. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it is, and I follow people who have beliefs that are largely in line with my own, but still, it's just constant. There's arguments all over the place, and I still see what I consider very poisonous, very toxic things pop up on my timeline. Things that I just don't feel like can deal with at the moment, I guess. Austin, why can't ants get COVID? They have antibodies. Charlie, do you think Dominic should adopt Rey's mask? He's a bit weird after we've seen his face. I know we've seen Rey's face too. Yeah, why not? I reckon Dominic will end up being able to really go. The match with Brock when he came out and the few odd spots that he's done and the training videos that I've seen show that he can hit the moves. I don't know if he can do a good match or anything. Big shoes to fill. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Juanet Buani. Hey Adam, I've been struggling. I've been wanting to take a break from socials, but I couldn't. Seeing you be open about your mental health was a genuine moment of support. Love you for everything. Do it. I can't really talk about it yet because I've literally got rid of it a couple of hours ago, but I feel like it's going to be good for me. So if you're thinking about doing it, then give it a go. Give it a go. The thing is, these things are very, very addictive. You know, it's just a sort of natural reaction, right? I wake up in the middle of the night. Or the middle of the morning, whenever I'm sleeping at the moment, and my first thing is like, I'll just have a quick look at my notifications, check Twitter, all that stuff, and that's not healthy either, is it? That's part of it. It's as much about my reliance, my brain's reliance on checking this stuff and not wanting to be out of the loop and wanting to get all those sweet likes and retweets that are utterly meaningless. Utterly meaningless. It's all just so inconsequential. And everybody does it. Everybody does it. We all want to be appreciated for the things that we say and do. Just likes. That's meaningless crap, isn't it? Meaningless crap. And I've become addicted to it. So it's now time to battle that addiction and instead get hooked on Pornhub. Big Z. Hey Adam, do you think Kane will ever get a proper retirement match? And do you think Cena will get one more title run? Thanks for all you guys do. Like Spike, please do give us a like. Kane proper retirement match? Yeah, until he wants some more of that sweet Saudi money. John Cena world title run? Almost 100%. I think he will. I think Cena will come back for one more full-time run for maybe a year or so. And I think that'll be an amazing story. I really miss Cena. Big Z, thank you very, very much. Setting up for the stomp. No buckle bomb. Misses it. I'll be really disappointed if this ends in shenanigans, you know. It ends in a DQ or a double count out or something. Just because it's been such a good match. These two have amazing chemistry. And they're both amazing. Big power bomb. Not into the buckle. Not into the buckle. Adam Prophet. I know it's been done poorly, but I think they should have Seth demask Rey. He would get so much heat, and they could do it better than WCW. Thoughts? It's certainly less impactful because we do know what he looks like and everything, and he's constantly pictured on like his own Instagram and various other bits of social media. Oh, amazing! That was amazing. Seth springboard jumping at him. Alistair takes him out in midair with a knee. Incredible. That was flawless. The timing, that was so good. What a match. I wouldn't be anti it. It seems maybe a little bit of a waste to give Seth all that heat at the moment, right now, when he is about to leave for a while to look after his newborn. So maybe hold off on it, but I'm not anti it either. That was amazing. That was so good. Go on, Alistair. I want Alistair to win this. Umberto taking out the disciples of Seth Apocalypse on the apron. Aleister Black comes up. Roll up. This is the one. He got him. It's a rub. It's a big rub. It's a really big rub. Amazing match. Amazing match. I really hope this Raw stays this consistently good. Cool. Storyline advancement. Post-match attack. The disciples of... What did I just call them? Seth Apocalypse. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Going for the attack. 3-on-2. Good stuff. Seth getting his heat back. Booked to perfection. Is Rey going to come out and make the save? Or are they going to hold off until later? Are they going to do the eye in? Are they going to do the eye? I feel like they might drag him to the outside. Go for the eye and then Rey makes the save? Would that be weird? No, Seth's just going to go for the little kicky. What else? Very good start to Raw. Very good. Stomp to Humberto. Good to see Humberto not getting stomped. Good to see him consistently used still. I thought they were sort of... They cooled off on him, but it's good to see him featured in a prominent storyline. Black looking like a star right now. Here comes the stomp. Oh, he's hit it as well. Genuinely, there is nothing to complain about in the first half hour of Raw there. It couldn't really have been done better. Amazing promo, amazing match, great result, big rub for Aleister Black. Seth gets his heat back afterwards. The heels standing tall. It's A+ stuff. It really is. Because I don't think you can improve on it. Very good indeed. Charlie, do you think Rey will hand the mask to Dominic? Yeah, we obviously, sorry for, I feel like I'm getting to your thing late where we already just talked about it. I could see it happening. It's just, you don't want to David Flair a guy, do you, either? Because he's bigger than Rey. Can't do the stuff that Rey is associated with necessarily. The really high-flying, innovative stuff that, you know, Rey made his name doing. So it could do more harm than good. James, will Sonya be world champ? After Asuka, she's the best. Will she be world champ? Yeah, at some point she'll pick up. She'll become, SmackDown women's champ at some point. I think she's really smashing it at the moment as well. Todd M, if you were to rank the OVW4 from first to last in on terms of not just wrestling history but overall cultural significance, how would you do it? I can't do that. Right. Wrestling history and cultural significance. So Orton, if you're unfamiliar, Orton, Batista, Cena, Lesnar. Oh, that's hard. Okay. Cena's at the top.
I really can't figure out what hurt more.
Without a doubt. Cena 100% at the top. Lesnar. Orton, Batista. Yeah. And I know I'm going to get flack for putting Brock so high, but Brock, when he cares, is amazing, and he's unlike any other wrestler that I've ever seen. Cena, Lesnar, Batista. No, Cena, Lesnar, Orton, Batista. Because Orton, you know, his stage, he gets all the flack for being lazy and everything. But he's stayed sort of consistently good. That said, I'd probably prefer to watch a Batista match than an Orton match 9 times out of 10. It's the bottom two that I'm struggling with. No, I'm going to stick with what I've said there. Great question, by the way. Thank you. I read that at first, right? It didn't click on my brain. I thought you were asking me to rank the OSW guys, not the OVW guys. I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Slag them off. Hello, Charlie. Yes, any interaction between Angel and Charlie.
Get to the question. What do you say we take a look at your controversial victory over Kevin Owens from last week?
Big win as well last week. I forgot about that. For Angel. Hugh, if you could trade one person from WWE, AEW, New Japan, where all 3 promos would be stronger, what would it be? Mine would be Sasha Banks to AEW, MJF to New Japan, to lead Bullet Club, and Jay White to WWE. Okay, so you're talking specifically in promos where they would be allowed to shine more so. Okay, Sami Zayn to AEW, because he seems like a man who's not happy in the company. And I think if allowed to let loose on the mic, he would smash it.
All right, Angel, I want to talk to them. Controversial? No, is that okay? Kevin Owens agreed to
I really like your Jay White to WWE. And I don't think I can improve upon that. The one that I'm struggling with is somebody from AEW to another promotion.
In matters of competition and seduction, you must always be one step ahead. So what do I think about last week? What does we think about last week?
We think that Angel Garza's
I'm really struggling there because like they're doing such a good job of presenting the majority of their guys. Okay, Jimmy Havoc to New Japan. I think he would be incredibly unique. He'd really stand out there. And he's one guy who I don't think they've used especially well in AEW. Oh, just kiss.
Angel, thank you so much for your time.
No. Thank
She gets the rose.
you.
Oh, Zelina, what the hell? Very dangerous. What about the thorns?
So a little heartbreak for Caruso. Speaking of which, we're proudly joined
Kieran, you're calling me. You're calling me because I'm hard and got a big winky. Kieran, thank you very much. Haste V1, thanks for the streams. If there had been a Money in the Bank match during the height of the Attitude Era, who would you want in it and who would you have win? Oh, that's a great question. I'm going to get a picture of... because I don't want to miss anyone here. So let's say it's 8 men as well. Because I don't want to miss anyone. And there's so many who I would want to put in it. Right, let's put... I'm going to sort of focus on the mid-card rather than the people who have like had big, long, successful or multi-time world champions. Like I don't want to put Trips or Rock in there, despite the fact that they've proven that they can have a great ladder match. I don't want to put Austin in there, Taker, any of those guys. So, looking at this, I'm going to put... And I've sort of got to avoid like the people who have had amazing ladder matches before in the Attitude Era. Do I put the Dudleys and the Hardys and Edge and Christian in there? But I probably shouldn't. I've got to put Jeff in there. Angle. I know he's a WWE champ. You know what I mean? You know what? Angle's allowed in. Alright? There's my one. Jericho. Again, world champion, but a Money in the Bank ladder match, sort of peak Attitude Era Jericho, would have been class. China. Few big spots make it look amazing. Would be cool as hell. Val Venus, not a big fan of the guy, but a money shot from the top of the ladder through another ladder or something like that, that's a spot that I'd quite like to see. Personally, IMO. It feels so weird not wanting to put, like, I've got to put Edge in there. I've got to put Edge in there. Shamrock. I think I'm up to 7 now. Oh. Don't want to put Michaels in. Too far out the card. Foley. Could do Foley for some ridiculous bump. Maybe he takes the money shot from Venus.
Why so many? Because we know.
Rikishi? No. Oh! I know he's a future world champion, but not really in the Attitude Era. Eddie. Eddie's got to go in there. Maybe Benoit. Maybe Benoit. Eddie. Eddie's the answer. There you go. Done. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that question a lot. And I've got... I feel bad about not putting like Benoit in there now, because peak Attitude Era Benoit would have done like a diving headbutt. Oh, see you later, Val Venus. Sorry, pal. Don't know why people keep asking you to come on our show. We don't want someone as sexy and talented as you overshadowing us all. You can all stop clamouring for it now. That's from Quizzlemania. Thank you very much. Drog. I don't see enough wrestlers these days like Brian Adams or Sean O'Hare. Too many Ricochets and Adam Cole guys that are so unimpressive. You've sort of picked two... No offence to Brian Adams especially, but you've sort of picked two big, fairly boring guys there. I know, like Sean O'Hare had potential with the gimmick, but sort of disagree. I'm more entertained by the Ricochets and the Coles. I don't know if you're trolling or not. I don't know if you're trolling. I think you might be trolling. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Nugtuggets, your Mankind purchase inspired me to spend £100 on a TV accurate leather 2001K mask in the inverted colours from Etsy. It's your fault, love you. I think you've got it from the same supplier as the Mankind one, because they did the inverted colours Mankind mask. I don't know what I've done with that mask. It's kicking about here somewhere still. Found this old t-shirt in my wardrobe about a year ago or so. It used to talk. It's got this thing in it, but try not to expose too much of my body. See that little thing there? It used to have a voice box that plugged in and you would press it and it would go bang bang or have a nice day. Wouldn't go bang bang because that was Cactus Jack. Can't remember what else it said. I think at one point, I think one of the catchphrases was, "I'm Mrs. Foley's baby boy," which wasn't really him. It was JR that used to say it. Anyway, Manselcar. Hi Adam, did you hear about the giant who threw up? It's all over town. Terrible. Maddox, team name for Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt. Joe and JoJo's, because he's Joe and Bray Wyatt is JoJo's partner. Joe and JoJo's. Joey Jojo Junior Shabadoo. I don't know. Charlie, if you were part of a table for three, which two wrestlers, past or alive, would you pick to join you? Oh, sorry, Michaels is hyping the greatest match ever. I would choose Bobby Heenan. Obviously better known for being a manager / commentator, but he was a wrestler as well. And maybe Brett. Just to bring the tone down a little bit. Make it a little bit awkward at points, maybe. Slagging everyone off. Or Angle. No, Brett. Or Foley. Foley's a great anecdotalist and everything. Maybe Foley. Darian Pittman. Dave, John, Lesnar, Spunky Hands McGee. That's my OVW list. Spunky Hands McGee. James Older Media. Remember, we love you and things will get better. Thank you very much. Love you too, mate. James, nothing to ask, but just want to help. Black Lives Matter. Thank you very, very much, James. Sean. Hey Adam, I've been suffering with mental health for a while now, but I've been feeling a lot better recently because of my amazing friends, especially Hayley and David. I love your streams. I really feel like I'm part of an amazing community. Thank you so much, and well done to Hayley and David as well for being there for you. Jason, I just want to know what you're drinking. It's not gravy, it's coffee. I know it's a big thing of coffee, and it looks silly, but I knew I'd need a lot of coffee to get through tonight because I'm pretty burned out today. I haven't had a good long period of sleep. I've just been getting little cat naps here and there. Sweaty little cat naps. So I thought I'd have a nice big coffee. A pint thereof. It is weird. I know it's... I didn't want to be going back and forth to make coffee again and again. So I thought I'd just make myself a big one. It's delicious. Stop having to go at me. I'm going to have another one shortly as well. Matt Scales. Jeff, Edge, Jericho, Billy Gunn, Taka. Taka's a good shout. Very good shout. Maybe S.A. Rios? Sorry. Jeff, Edge, Jericho, Billy Gunn, Taka, Eddie, Dean Malenko, Benoit. Dean's the one that I'd take out of there, personally. I'd replace him with S.A. Rios. Mishk. With the buckle bomb being banned recently, what's one move that you would never want to see again? For me, it's the diving headbutt. I wince every time I see one. Like, you know, it can be done safely, the diving headbutt. And I get the connotation, obviously, the Chris Benoit connection there. But I don't mind Daniel Bryan. I didn't mind him doing it pre-issues, health issues, Daniel Bryan. Does make me wince now. But that's only because it's Bryan, and he's got to be careful, right? Yeah, it wouldn't bother me that much if it was banned, to be honest. I'm glad the pile driver's banned. I think it's right that the pile driver is banned. I don't want to see any chair shots to the head in AEW. I think it's wrong that that's happened. God, maybe, I know it feels like a disaster waiting to happen, is Big E's speary dive thing to the outside. I'd probably go with that, because I feel like one day it's going to go wrong. I hope it doesn't, of course. Adam Prophet, wrestler that you like that most people don't. Example, I love Lesnar. I love that he holds the belt for months and you don't see him. It's realistic. Think boxing. I'm a massive Lesnar fan as well. Mojo is an obvious answer. Maybe Charlotte. Big Charlotte fan. People hate her. Cena. Reigns. I seem to like the ones that nobody likes. Dagon, here's one for you. Pick one from AEW, New Japan, main roster, NXT for a fatal four-way. I've got AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Tomohiro Ishii, and Orange Cassidy. I'll just listen to this interview. By the way, I think that's a legit black eye. MVP. Sporting a bit of a shiner.
Actual work to do. I have to get ready for my match with the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre. So I don't have the time nor the desire to get sucked into whatever attention-seeking drama you've got going on. Okay?
Is Lana just going to go mental again?
You know what? Bit my tongue, but I have to say, you are nothing but a leech trying to use my husband, my Bobby.
The partnership between MVP and Bobby is so much better than the partnership between Lana and Bobby.
Well, let's just say that it was. Wouldn't that make two of us?
Oh, you little scoundrel. Right, AEW. Kenny. NXT. Adam Cole. Oh, goodness me. WWE main roster. Cesaro. New Japan. Jay White.
The curb. It's probably
Cesaro doesn't feel
but now curbs are having a moment.
feels
Restaurants,
right there, actually. Scrap Cesaro.
you can shop online and complete the purchase.
Jey Uso. No.
Because that's the way it should be. CarMax.
Tempted to put Riddle in there. Rollins. I'd go with Rollins. Dylan, the world is a crazy place right now, so I appreciate these streams as a distraction, even if it is just for a little bit. Hope you're well, mate. Cheers, Dylan. I'm good. I hope you're well too. Stay safe. Drorg, I'm half trolling. I prefer heavy hitters over little flippy gits, who I find boring. Not Adams or O'Hare specifically. Yeah, I like... It always feels like for every really talented, charismatic meathead, a la Dave Bautista, there are a whole heap of boring, steroidy looking charisma vacuums the Luther Reigns of the world, the maybe I'm being unfair, the Chuck Columbos, just those big muscly blokes who don't care about. It's all about character, isn't it? It's all about character, but. And it's good to have a real melting pot as well. You want diversity. I think when AEW started, there was a distinct lack of really big guys, big meaty burly boys. So which is why I was very excited when they brought Cage in recently, and then you got Harper as well. I think they've done a good job of bringing in some big meaty talent. Todd M. Luthez versus Mojo Rawley in Hell in a Cell with Nick Patrick as ref and you as Mojo's manager. Who you got? Well, I'm going to back my boy. If I'm Mojo's manager, you think I'm going to go? Oh, Luthez is going to win. Mojo's going to out wrestle him. Shoot. Red Dev. Hey Adam, hope you're well. With everything slowly opening up, what's the first thing you want to do when the world is normal? I can't wait to go to a concert/event. Thanks for all your work, legend man. Thank you very much for a start. You know, if I was being a professional, I'd go, I can't wait to go and see some live wrestling. But that's bollocks. I want to go to the pub. I want to go to the pub with my mates Ben, Tom, Tim, Maria, and Lucy. That's what I'd do. All my mates from the Isle of Wight. Sat in the pub, sat in Yelfs. It's a hotel bar. It's not got that much character or personality, but it sort of feels like ours. Sat around drinking 6-7 pints of ale of white each, and then everybody going, should we go down the hill? And then we down our drinks and we go, yeah, we're going down the hill. And then we all have a couple of London Prides. Yes, please. That's what I want. Oh, I'd love that. Sam, all-time favourite entrance music? Austin, probably. Iconic. Yeah, probably Austin. I love Rocks as well, actually. Foley's is cool. Hardy Boys? It's just stock music, isn't it? It's not royalty free, but you can use it on whatever you want. But I really like the Hardy Boys thing. When they came out at Mania, made their return, so good. Adam is defo boning Lucy. She's got a husband, Cookie Master Punk. A lovely, who's invited, of course, Richard. He's coming along to Hamburg as well. He's an academic and he's way too smart for me. I don't really understand anything he says. Just sort of smile and nod. But he's a lovely bloke. Really like him. Obscure. Adam, you missed my message, you big BD. Sorry, Obscure. Let me find it. Oh, I've just sent something to the printer that doesn't exist there. Whoops. Obscure. If you could book me in a match, who would it be and how would I win? Love you lots, and I know you missed me. It would be against Lesnar, and it would be in the Octagon, and I would book it by whispering into Lesnar's ear, just fuck him up. Didn't mean to swear there. Just screw him up. Just screw him up. That's weird, because I did miss that, but it wasn't there when I was down at that part of the screen. I don't really understand what's going on. For you, who has to be the biggest one-hit wonder of all time? For me, it has to be Gandhi. I mean, he made one great film and then you never heard of him again. Very good. I'm going to answer it like it's a real question. Best one-hit wonder ever? Either Nizlopi, who actually had an amazing album. They're more than the JCB song. But the correct answer, it's not famous one-hit wonder. Come on, Eileen. It's not Dexy's Midnight Runners. It's New Radicals, whose album, Maybe You've Been Brainwashed Too, is one of my favourite albums of all time. It's an absolute cracker. Jehovah Made This Whole World For You. So good. So good. Someday We'll Know. Great song. And You Get What You Give is just a cracker. Absolute cracker of a song. Travis are not one-hit wonders, actually, George Price. Nor is Daz Sampson. Daz Sampson had loads of hits in various forms. He's been a part of numerous super groups, for want of a better term. But you could say Proclaimers. Obviously, 500 Miles is the biggest. Letter to America. King of the Road. Sunshine on Leith. You having a laugh? Derek Sandy's a one-hit wonder. Not even a hit. Bollocks to. Travis didn't have a hit, did they? Hey, lukewarm. At one point in time, 1 in 7 households in the UK owned a copy of The Man Who. Why Does It Always Rain on Me? Driftwood, Writing to Reach You, Turn, Sing, Side, Reoffender, Beautiful Occupation. U16 Girls, Tied to the 90s, Good Feeling, All I Want to Do Is Rock, My Eyes. I could go on, but I won't. Jesus. Len Steal My Sunshine is such a good shout. I was listening to that literally 20 minutes ago. Not literally, because I was watching Raw literally 20 minutes ago. Literally 1 hour, 20 minutes ago. Here comes Apollo. Who is his opponent going to be? Looking forward to this. I love that bit at the beginning of Len Steal My Sunshine. I thought, oh, that's so weird. I was reading up on Len the other day, because I'm interested by stuff like that. When it comes in, I'm going to stop looking at the chat, by the way, because I don't want to figure out or find out who Apollo's opponent's going to be. When the song comes in, it's like, I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, and it's all like throaty and wonder. It's so good. So good. Yeah, I was reading it, and they cancelled their tour early because they just got bored doing it. Watched a performance of Steal My Sunshine, and because they were so tired and like... couldn't be asked with all the media and stuff. They just all dressed up as clowns and bears and that. Just to have a laugh. Same with New Radicals. Greg Alexander, the lead singer, finished the band off before the release of the second single because he was bored. I remember reading an interview with him saying he used to wear this bucket hat and he used to pull the bucket hat down so you couldn't see his face because he couldn't be enthusiastic. Oh, bad promo already, Apollo. The list of feelings, it just goes on and on.
It's just still so surreal to me that I am standing here.
Very important promo, and I don't think he's quite done it. I want to like him. Crowd are hot. Yay! Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I would just pick some jobber. That bloke from NXT there. Bivens. Choose Bivens. You're not facing them for the championship.
This superstar is truly deserving. And his name is Kevin.
Wow. Goodness me. What a fool. Owens. Whew. I think Apollo's going over. I think he's going to retain here. Big. Whew. Is Owens just going to... I thought it might be Dijakovic. Interesting. What a dumb man. Why would you choose former Universal Champion Fighty Kevin Fighty?
Before anything else, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what?
Good stuff by Owens, not taking his eyes off the belt.
I really do. And I'm certainly not one to turn down title opportunities here in WWE, especially when, quite frankly, it's been too long since I've had one. But I gotta tell you, the only problem I have is after last week and what happened with me and Angel Garza, I kind of feel like this is coming out of, almost out of pity.
Pity? Yeah, hold on. Look, there is absolutely no pity.
Apollo,
This is all about respect.
his physique is unreal.
All about respect.
Look how shiny he
You
is.
know what then? I guess Angel Garza's gonna get what's coming to him soon enough. If this is about respect.
So I guess Angel's just going to interfere in this, just to...
I do feel bad.
Which is a bit of a shame if that's the case for Apollo's first defense, but there you go. LFO Summer Girls. Summertime Girls. Brilliant song as well. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick, and I think it's fine when girls stop by for the summer. For the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Take her if I had one wish, but she's been gone since that summer. I was reading up on them the other day as well. I've got a very sad life. 2 members of LFO, the light funky ones, have sadly passed away, very young as well. Owens.
From Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Apollo Crews.
OTG. 1, 2. Is this on? You Jimmy hit me with that Triple H. Great song, great song. Obscure. Favourite happy sounding song that's actually sad. That's tough. I'm trying to think of...
What's the condition of Kevin Owens' knee? Is Kevin 100%? I don't think so. Remember, damage the knee.
No, that's not happy sounding. I was going to say Clapton, Tears in Heaven. But that's a very sad sounding song, isn't it? So it's a heartbreaking song. In fact. I'm struggling with that. Give me a moment to think about it. I might come back to that. Today, Smashing Pumpkins. It's not an especially happy sounding song either. A couple of people just said pumped up kicks. I'm trying to think of the lyrics to that. Is that a really... All the other kids were the pumped up kicks, better run, better run, outrun my gun. Oh, I didn't know that. God, yeah, that's really sad. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really like that song, but it is very... On your own, but... Police Don't Stand So Close to Me is a good shout. Closing Time Semisonic. It's a cracker of a song. I always love it if you're out at a bar and they finish with that song. It's so grimly predictable, but it's also a banger. Another great underrated band. Almost one-hit wonders if it weren't for Secret Smile. But they had some other great songs. Chemistry, Singing in My Sleep. Great songs too. Sloop John B by the Beach Boys. It's a good shout. Mad World, Tears for Fears. It's a bit sad sounding still, especially the Gary Jules version. Oh, I've got one. I Love LA by Randy Newman. Brilliant song. It sounds lovely. You might know it if it doesn't spring to mind. It's the when Mr. Bean's in the car in the Mr. Bean the Ultimate Disaster movie. He's flipping everybody off. I love LA. We love it. That one. But the lyrics are very sad. Look at that bum. Oh no. Yeah, look at that bum there. He's down on his knees, being one that springs to mind. Very sad. All about the sort of vacuous place that is LA, at least in Randy Newman's perspective. Army by Ben Folds. I love that song. I haven't listened to Ben Folds in ages. I was a massive Ben Folds fan. For some time. Well, I thought about the army. Dad says, son, you must be hard. And I thought, yeah, there's a first for everything. So I took my old man's advice, 3 sad semesters. It was only 15 grand. Spent in bed, I thought about the army. I jumped out and joined a band instead. Yeah, it is sad. Dun, dun, dun. Grew a mustache and a mullet. Got a job at Chick-fil-A, citing Artistic differences. The band broke up in May and then in June reformed without me. It's sad, and they got a different name. I'm just using this as an excuse to sing because I love this song. A different name. I knew to another grandma's apple pie and hung my head in shame. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Man, Ben Folds is great. I love Ben Folds. I was watching Over the Hedge a couple of months ago, and I forgot that he'd done the soundtrack to it. And there's a great version of Rockin' the Suburbs as part of the soundtrack. Let me tell you what it's like watching Idol on a Friday night in a house built safe and sound on Indian burial ground. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's another sad song about the mundane, rather vacuous nature of North American suburban middle-class life. Folds is great. Anyway, surely I should read some more things. Matt, agree with you on the changes. So giving it another go. Jeff, Edge, Jericho, X-Pac. Nice. Oh, imagine X Factor from the top of a ladder. Has he ever done that? I mean, it would ruin your spine and your tailbone, whatever. Okay, sorry. Jeff, Edge, Jericho, X-Pac, Taka, Test, Eddie, D'Lo Brown. Test is the one that I wouldn't put in there. I'd swap Test out for Benoit, I think, or S.A. Rios. But thank you very much. I second that. WWE reactions? Sorry, we're on an ad break, and I hadn't really... Sorry. Hey, you guys, I'm not apologising for that. You guys know what you're tuning into here by now. You know that this isn't... Apollo and Kevin Owens were doing some wrestling. Neither man has won yet. It's been alright. HBK's Lazy Eye. You talking about music reminded me of something. Besides me recommending Katawa Shujo to you, I'd also like to recommend Good Life by Zoo. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a great song that makes you think about life. Also, Maggot Brain. It's a 10-minute guitar solo. Okay, I'll copy your message and save it to the clipboard to have a look at later. Draw. 1, 2. Reconnect, you mother flipper. Reconnect. F's in the chat. Reconnect. Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Are we good? Let me know when you're back. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, I'm back. Cool. I'll reread this one. Read it out again. Draw. My favourite wrestlers are Vader, Dr. Death, Batista, Brock, Trips, Big Boss Man, Kane, Scott Hall, Sid. My favourite tag team was Chronic. Okay, so you like the big boys, is what you're saying. You like the big boys. Who's the smallest out of those? Like, Scott Hall is deceptively massive. Just because he's always, like, stood next to Nash. Everybody thinks, oh, he's just average wrestler height. But the guy's, like, I want to say he's, like, 6'6", 6'7". He's a big boy. Who's the smallest there? Boss Man in height, maybe? Or Trips in height? I know, Dr. Death. But big, chunky boys. You like your chunkers. Mishk, would you be up for a KO heel turn here for the win, or is it too soon? Too soon for me, because I'm enjoying his babyface run. A lot. I just want to get behind Kevin Owens. I think he's too likeable. He's too funny sometimes to be a heel. But I do like the fact that even if he is a heel and he's funny, like, always his motivations as a character seem to make sense. He's a consistent character. Whether he's doing good things or bad things, you know what Kevin Owens is about. Very nice little moonsault from the middle rope. Hey guys, I'm watching wrestling. You gonna stop whinging at me? Kick out at 2. Bloody love New Radicals. Wake up, kids. You got the dreamer's disease. Health insurance, rip-off lying, FDA, big bankers buying. I can't remember the rest. Big bankers buying. Fake computer crashes dying, cloning while they're multiplying. Fashion shoots with Beck and Hanson, Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson. You're all fakes, run to your mansions. Come around, we'll kick your ass in. That's a lovely feel-good song. Show screen! No. Angle slam! Apollo's using the bloody angle slam. But not winning with it. Buried. Standing moonsault. He's so good at that. So good at that. Good match, this. Did Rey retire yet? Yeah. Yeah, no shenanigans at all. He's just gone. Really surprising. Said that he's off to go and be a farmer, which was, you know, a bit of a shocker, but whatever makes him happy. Yep. Ripped up his WWE contract. Vince came out, shook his hand, went, Rey, you're going to be the biggest little farmer the world's ever seen. It's really nice. It was really nice. Dragon. Len also have a winter jam that's not as good. Ah. What's that? A winter jam? If you steal my snowman. Oh. Solid. Solid gold. There's a senton. Apollo getting the knees up though. Oh, here we go. Here come Andrade and Angel to mess everything up. Tag match time. Holla holla player. One of my favourites, No Rain by Blind Melon. Kayla, I'm unfamiliar with that as well. Added to clipboard. Every breath you take. That's about stalking, right? Adam Prophet, Randy Newman, King of Satire. Yes, he is. Listen to Sail Away. I know Sail Away very, very well. That's why I started talking to Tom, actually, this week. One of the guys I'm going to Hamburg with. Because he messaged me and was like, Randy Newman's off, isn't it? I was like, yeah, Randy Newman's off. Because we're meant to see him next month, I think. You know what? It might have been in like a week's time. I feel like it was in a week's time. Last one tonight, Tupac or Biggie. I don't know them well enough. I'll be a hipster and say Biggie, right? Don't know. Best live music on a WWE show. Mine is Code Orange. I mentioned this a few weeks ago, but I was watching an old tribute to the Troops, and Nickelback did Burn It to the Ground, the old Raw theme, and it was an amazing performance. And I know nobody likes Nickelback and all that, but it was really, really, really good. Like, ridiculously good. But I'm gonna go with good old Motorhead, Lemmy, not knowing the words to his song, without a doubt. Guys, I'm just gonna make another quick coffee. Be right back. BRB, AFK. I was lying on the couch Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. I know, it's up. If you steal my sunshine. Lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. Tyler, hello. How do you see Lesnar coming back? Do you think there's any way he can come back in a story that doesn't involve the belt? It would be so weird for him too. I think what you've got to do if he's not going for the belt, which I'd rather him stay away from it, is get in a ridiculously personal storyline. I don't know who with offhand. I think he needs to be thoroughly detestable, just an evil man who comes in and destroys somebody and their family. I'm trying to think who we haven't seen yet. My mind jumped to like a babyface AJ, but we've seen that. It was amazing, but we have seen it. We've seen Brian. Do you have him do something evil to like an up and comer, like an Aleister Black? I guess the other option is Riddle, isn't it? I know they don't want to work together, so I always just sort of try not to think about it. I say they don't want to work together. Brock won't work with him, reportedly. it's the obvious answer, and it doesn't need to be super, super personal. It's just two people who can fight really well. People saying Lashley doesn't appeal to me that much. I understand why people want to see it.
These days, it's just nice to have something to look forward to. Well, Ray got a good place.
on the
grass of Sunday morning because it's Sunday dinner. Even if it isn't necessarily Sunday.
Oh, we're back. Look, it's a tag match. Guys, it's a tag match. For some reason. I hope something happens here. Heyman starts representing somebody else, and Brock returns and kills him. I sort of like it, but I also always got the impression that, like, Brock didn't really care. In an on-screen way, didn't really care about Heyman. He was there, he was useful. And would it be in Heyman's interest? Does that fit his character motivations? Does that fit his character to give up on Brock when Brock is obviously the big box office guy? I don't know. R-Truth and Lesnar for tag titles. Gotta be. Yep. Mr. Natachi has just figured it out there. Your top 5 tag team finishers. Oh, God. Heart attacks. Top. Doomsday Device. I love. Lovely 3D. Found I'd probably put 3D at the top because it was so ridiculously protected, wasn't it? Although people never kicked out of the Doomsday Device either. Occasionally people would kick out of the heart attack. But 3D was so protected. Shatter Machine at number 4. These are in no order, really. The Brainbusters thing, maybe. The pile driver, the assisted pile driver, like the spike pile driver. I know I've just said I don't think pile drivers should be allowed because of the risk of injury. I sort of almost want to go back on that because with some people, when they're so big, and I'm not going to name any names because it relates to WCPW, but I remember one of the producers once telling me it's totally safe when this guy does it because his legs are so big that it would almost be impossible for one's head to hit the mat because he's such a big lad. So yeah, I'll go with that. Hot take, heart attack was not amazing. IMO, yeah, fair play. I love a heart attack. I think it's a nice looking move. No, it wasn't Rampage, Luke. It wasn't Rampage. Although it probably applies to him as well, right? Draw. Know the song Ain't No Sunshine by Black Label? I do not. Sorry. I'll add it to the clipboard. The best wrestler ever, and why is it Buff Bagwell? Nug, it's not Buff Bagwell, surprisingly. I feel like I've been talking about Buff Bagwell quite a lot. I've recorded a lot of lists lately of which Buff Bagwell has featured. I think I've done enough talking about Buff Bagwell. Everyone knows he was a gigolo, right? Or is? The best wrestler ever is obviously AJ Hazard. Adam Prophet, seen Randy Newman, great live, love Louisiana 1927. Stop showing off. I've tried to see him twice and he's had to cancel both times. So annoying. So annoying. Not his fault, but so annoying. I love Louisiana. I think it's a great song. Jimothy McDougall, one of my personal favourite albums. Grace by Jeff Buckley and Counting in Colour by Signs and Symbols. I'm very familiar with Grace. I've never listened to Counting in Colour. I'll have to check it out. James Iverson or Iverson? Do you love Van Bran 3000, Drinking in LA? Is that... Na 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 na, I was drinking in LA. That one? I love it. It's alright. I haven't heard it in a long time. I think that's the one that you're talking about. You're going to be watching Raw Talk? Not tonight, man. Well, I'm glad it's back. Everybody clamouring for the return of Talking Smack. I'd like to see Talking Smack come back, but I also, every time that I say something like that, I feel like a hypocrite, because it had its moments, for sure, Bryan and The Miz being the obvious one. But I didn't watch it every week. And I would suggest that a lot of people who are desperate for it to return probably didn't watch it every week either. But it was a useful device for furthering storylines and allowed wrestlers to be a little bit more off script. Or unscripted, rather. So I get why people want it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Kick out. Whoa, it's so good, that. The sit-down powerbomb. 2, 3. Apollo picking up the win. They are really pushing him. Good for him. Good for him, and I like that, because it would be so easy to give the heel team a win there. To set something up. I actually like the fact that the champion just won. He won it for his team. I think this has been a very strong Raw, you know, guys. Damien Gibson. Hi, Adam. Thanks for your streams and love the channel. Thank you very much. The streams have kept me sane during the lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia. I also love Travis. I didn't know they got out to Australia. I didn't know they were sort of known there. I had a dream last night that I was hanging out with them and they wouldn't play 3 Miles High. I love that song. Love that song. Damien, thank you very, very much for the donation. And thank you for letting me talk about Travis for 30 minutes again. Here we go, guys. So Good Feeling was the first album. There were 5 singles from Good Feeling. There was U16 Girls, there was More Than Us, there was Happy, there was All I Want to Do Is Rock, and there was Good Feeling. And then you move on, of course, to the man who... This is Damien's fault, by the way. There was Driftwood, there was Writing to Reach You, there was Turn. Driftwood, Writing to Reach You, Turn. Here comes Asuka. Oh, I'm embarrassed, I've forgotten. What was the other one? I think there were 2, in fact, off the man who I'm forgetting about.
Is also in action tonight against your Backlash opponent, Nia Jax. How are you preparing for such a daunting challenge?
Not this bleeding Travis again. I really want Asuka to win here.
I'm gonna take the booty at Backlash. Now, what about Charlotte Flair, who said that you can't beat her, Asuka?
Slideshow, not a single. Great song, though. Why does it always rain on me? Jesus, did I miss that? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Please don't unsubscribe due to my lack of Travis knowledge. She's just having fun. It's great. I think she's brilliant. I think she's brilliant. Vince, hey Adam, did you get my email? I know you're busy. I just wanted to make sure it went through. I don't know, mate. I haven't had a chance to do emails over the weekend as much as I'd like to, and I've got something like 600, so I can't actually remember, Vince. I almost certainly did, and I will get back to you, but I don't know offhand. Who in WWE would you give a new finisher to, and what would it be? I would take Styles Clash away from AJ Styles. I know he's got the forearm as well, but he also occasionally wins with the Styles Clash. I just don't like it that much as a move. I'm trying to think who else. Who else isn't like in fitting with their character anymore? Jinder Mahal, you say? The class isn't working for you. I like it. I think it's a good move. Biggie, I like the big ending as well.
The curb. It's probably not something you've thought about. Unless you
The Bailey to belly, sure, that shouldn't be a thing. I don't mind the big ending, that's surprising. I need a haircut. I know we all need a haircut.
are having a moment. From restaurants
Yeah, that's way better.
to car
And Wurzel Gummidge.
contactless curbside pickup.
Vince, I'll check for your email, by the way, mate. Sydney, hello. I know how you feel, Adam. My family was going to Bon Jovi and Bryan Adams live, and it was cancelled. Also postponed my birthday trip to Vegas today. Sorry to hear that, Sydney. I've seen Bryan Adams live. In fact, I've seen both of those live. That sounds like a fun day out. Was that both part of the same concert? Well up for that. Dragon. Check out Buck 65 Wicked and Weird. Classic tune. I'll add it to the list. James. Not Iverson. It's Iverson as in I, the son. Thanks for asking. My pleasure, James. Thanks. Drog, what is the best new generation finisher, and why is it the Atom Smasher? No, it's certainly not. What is the best? I can't remember if he was using it at the time. What was Sparky Plug's finisher? Because I really, really like the Alabama Slammer. I just think it's a really nice looking move. So maybe that? New generation finisher? Oh, I know what I'm going to go with. Probably Razor's Edge. Or the Jackknife Powerbomb. That sort of fall away powerbomb that Nash does just looks great. Hey Adam, just became a Patreon backer. Love you all. Will, thank you so much. Cheers for your support, mate. That's very, very kind of you. I think I'm going to stick with Razor's Edge. Even though I do like the Jackknife. Razor's Edge, though, is just amazing. Just amazing. 2 powerbombs. Love a powerbomb. I think I'm up to date with the donations. Again, thank you so much, guys. I've had too much coffee here. 2 pints of coffee is a stupid idea. Twitch after Raw, not tonight. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Maybe this coffee will perk me the hell up properly, and I might do a bit of Twitch. But I've given up on Spyro now. Because Spyro 3, it turns out, is bollocks. It's not actually a very fun game at all. It's alright while you're being Spyro. And then there's loads of dicking around, and you're a little penguin scrote, and a kangaroo, and it stops being fun. The thing that I'm going to play tomorrow, I'm going to do Jackbox later in the week. I'm going to do all of the Resident Evil 7 VR DLC, which I'm looking forward to. And then I'm going to find... I will get into Until Dawn, so stop having a go at me. I want to do a VR puzzle game, so maybe I'll stream for a while tomorrow, because... yeah, it's my streaming night tomorrow anyway. Tom will be back on Friday with more TW. He's taking a bit of a break at the moment. So you've got me for news. In fact, no, tomorrow I might do a news video in the afternoon. See how I get on. But you've got Sam in the morning for news. Interesting. You've got Jack covering Raw Graded. And of course you have WGF with Ross also tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm going to do Resident Evil because I really enjoyed it. I just need to sort of get it all set up. But no, I don't think I will do Twitch tonight because I haven't really got anything to hand that I want to play. Just like a quick. I like Spyro because you can go in, you can do a level or two, and then call it quits. But I don't have anything like that to hand. Like I don't have Crash downloaded. I could have done it with that. One thing I should do. You know what else I've bloody got, guys? I bought this on the pre-order. Let me get this because I'm not even plugged it in. Call me a sucker. I bought this on pre-order because Sam convinced me to, and then I haven't had time to play it once. So maybe I will stream some of this. It's not an Ouya. Yeah, so I might do some Stadia because I've been getting all the games. It's a beautiful feeling controller, by the way. It's really nice. It was like 80 quid or something, and I haven't had a chance to mess around with it. So maybe I'll do some of this. Sam swears by it. He's been playing it on his phone, and it looks so good. I bought it because I thought, hey, if I travel somewhere for work, if I have to go down to London for work or something like that, I could sit on a train and assuming that the internet connection, people are laughing at me. Shut up. Assuming the internet connection's good, it'll be alright. Sam says it's amazing. He hasn't had any problems with it. Obviously, it's a laughing stock at the moment, but also, streaming games is the future, and for 80 quid, I thought I'd give it a go. And you get all the free games with it. Like, I've got the Stadia app, and for 80 quid, I haven't paid a penny, because... Let me have a look at the games that I've got. Oh, they're at the bowling alley, by the way. I will keep an eye on this. Those informed opinions. Well, I'm just basing it on what Sam says. But it's not like I've spent 300 quid on this thing. And at the end of the day as well, I've got a Chromecast, which is something that I was going to need for my TV anyway. So I was going to buy one. So it's actually cost me like, 50 quid or something. So for free with it. And apparently if these work... Unless the fibre optic express train service. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Oh, it turns out... It's the same thing every week. It's surprising. They're alright. The Viking Raiders are alright at bowling. Purchases and subscriptions. Oh, where's my thing? So yeah, I've not spent a penny on the subscription service. Oh, okay, the Street Profits aren't good at the game. Stadia Pro games. All games. Oh, look, there's some new stuff on here. Free games. Panzer Dragoon remake. I don't know what that is. Power Rangers. Battle for the Grid. They all look fun. Little Nightmares. Just claim them, add them to my thing. Super Hot, I don't know what that is. Hey, I've got a fibre here as well, so it'll be fine on my internet connection. So, mate, you know what? Bollocks to it. I'm going to try and stream one of these things. Get Packed. That's new. Looks like some sort of sim game. PUBG. Badlands Leisure Set. I don't know what that is. SteamWorld, Destiny 2. Guilt. Serious Sam. I've got loads of other stuff on there. There's Farming Simulator, everything that I've got, right? I feel like for 80 quid. Oh dear, he's dropped the ball on his foot. Super Hot's great. There you go. I feel like, it's ridiculous because it is sort of the new Ouya and everything. He's found a chicken thigh in the ball returning thing. For that price, and to have a Chromecast at the end of it that I can use for whatever else, I don't think it's a bad investment. It's not cost me any more than that, and I'll play some games that I wouldn't have otherwise played. Everyone's saying Super Hot's great. Okay, I'll do a Super Hot stream. I'll do Resident Evil, I'll do Super Hot, I'll do Until Dawn, maybe Bully at some point. Hanson is really hungry. Sorry, his name's not Hanson anymore. They've gone to the kitchen and they've got more chicken legs. Thighs. Legs. And they're scared of the 5'6" manager of the bowling alley. They kicked them out of the snack bar. Why does nobody fancy Eric? Why does he even care? He's got a wife. It's just bollocks, isn't it? I've stopped sort of... don't even really want to give it the time of day, this stuff, because it's not really helping either team. I wouldn't mind it if it was Street Profits and somebody else. I just think it's bad for Viking Raiders to be the ones doing this silly bollocks. Oh, now it's disco bowling, like UV bowling. You can't make bowling cool. The ice rink, not the ice rink, the bowling alley on the Isle of Wight does this UV bowling stuff. It's just, you're just rolling a ball at some pins. Why are you trying to make it really cool? Apparently the score was 69. Nice. Missed it. Sorry. Or is it coming up now? Lukewarm says, bowling is cool. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, look at that. The Street Profits won. Beating them by 9 points. Even though. It was close. Normally, it's the story is one team can do it, one team very much can't. Look at that. They're doing the whole... Hanson's on a skateboard going towards... the thing. He's got himself a strike. Hope they're getting paid very well. Oh, look at that. No, they won by a point. Viking Raiders picking up the win. It is now 2 apiece in the silly bollocks tournament. Is it going to be best of 7? Are they going to have a match at the pay-per-view? Who knows? Can we get a like spike? I haven't hassled you for ages, guys. We are 1 hour 42 minutes in. Just bashed my head on the wall there. That hurt a little bit. Recap from last week, the Iconics. Johan, lots of love, Adam, from New York City, and everything you and the gang do is great and well needed. My city just did a second state of emergency. Sigh, you've put, lols. I hope you're alright, mate. Thank you very much for the kind words. Stay safe. Gareth, hi Adam, which WWE superstar logo would make an epic tattoo? None of them. In all honesty, none of them. If somebody didn't know what it was, I guess Punk's fist with the lightning bolt might look alright. But honestly, nah, I don't think so. James. Top 5 women in WWE. Asuka, Sonya, and who? Well, Asuka's definitely in there. I'll get back to you on Sonya. Asuka, Charlotte, Sasha, not Bailey, sorry. So I want to put Bianca in there. No, I'll put in a... I sort of want to put these two in as well, because I love the Iconics. I will put in... Oh no, I'll just put Sonya in there. I've really enjoyed Sonya's work. I really have. Becky's not there at the moment, so that gives me one extra space, which I'll give to Rhea, I think. I think Rhea deserves that. Oh, scrap Sonya. Scrap Sonya. Sorry, put Shayna in. I can't leave Shayna out. I love Shayna. Or EO. No, Shayna. Viva Bobby. How much do you love Will Ospreay? Not as much as Jack. A lot still. I think Will's amazing. Fred, today I learned Justin Incredible was Aldo Montoya from Adam. From me. Did I mention that in a list or something? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. OTG, it's 1999. You are debuting in ECW. What is your stolen song? Mine would be Tool Hooker with a PP. Your song has to be before 1999. See, I'm not cool enough to have a rock song, am I? I'm not cool enough to have an AC/DC or a Metallica or something like that. So I'm gonna go with Travis. I'm gonna take Travis. All I want to do is rock, because I do often. Adam, love this Raw so far, but now bowling. F-, stop these. Agreed, but it was quick. It was a quick one, or it flew by because I wasn't paying much attention. One or the other. Yeah, I agree, Adam. They're not good. A retro. I can never say your name, mate. Pathak. Seth should be a leader, and burn it down in the streets. And I'm up to date now. Thank you very much again. Bleeding Travis again. I'm going to do some Travis karaoke just to piss you guys off, I think. Everything. Liberty Mutual. Liberty. Is that the same? Is that the same Liberty, or is this a different Liberty? Beautiful. Can you sing What Happened to That Wrestler by memory? No. I can do the first verse, I reckon, but I can do more than that. I had to look at the script. Mason Ryan, Stevie Ray, Earthquake, Londra Blaze, Norman Smiley, Zach Gowen, Bam Bam Bigelow. Ahmed Johnson, Tory, Wilson Buff, Bagwell, Robert, Gibson, Dave, Taylor, Terry, Taylor, and Godfather's Hose. Dwayne Gill, Adam Bond, Michael Hayes, Corvon, S.A. Rios, Gemini, the manager from Kai and Tai, Jim Powers, Francine, Jack Swagger, Mean Gene, Fat Chick Thriller, Duke the Dumpster, Oklahoma Mantas. What happened to that wrestler? Blah blah blah. Old news. Yeah, I can do the first thing. I can't even remember where it goes from there. It's the one about the Eastern, Nikolai and Zukov, Brooklyn Brawler, Moscow Mauler, all of Raven's Flock. Crime Time, Vic Grimes, Max Mini, A-Ride, Two Dudes with Attitude, Man, Mountain Rock. Big Cat, Simon Dean, Captain Lou and the Machines, King Kong Buddy, Big Boss Man, Big Dick Dudley, Dennis Stamp, Hercules, Albert Test, Brian Nobbs, Lou Thez, Harley Race, Johnny Ace, Gangrel Rosa Mendez. There you go. I can't remember. If somebody gives me the first one from the next verse, I'll probably be able to get back into it. I don't know. Mikey, Adam, saw your tweet and hope you're doing well. I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Weird one, but how are you dealing with the lack of barbers? Well, as you can tell, mate, not especially well. I'm just a greasy little scrotum right now. My hair's ridiculous and might shave it myself. I've been tempted as well. I was looking at because I know Ross, he used to do his own hair, and he had this thing that could do it, and it was always even and everything. I was thinking, oh, should I do that? Yokozuna. Was it Yokozuna? Yokozuna. No, I can't remember. I can't remember the rest. I apologise. I forgot that was a WrestleMania. Iconics winning. I love him. I love him. You look good bald. I wouldn't go bald. I'd just go to like a grade 2 or something. But the problem is then you end up with a little bloody coconut head, don't you? It all grows out. I guess I could keep shaving. Yeah, I reckon I'll be able to get a haircut in a month or so. Maybe. I was reading an article on BBC News about how different it would be. Or it will be when you're able to go to the barbers again. And it will be like, you can't sit down and wait with everyone else. Everyone's got to wear masks, obviously. In and out, no chatting. And normally I really like the barbers. I found a barber in town that they do it's the total package, Lex Luger in there. So I go in, sit down, he gives me a little shoulder massage. Amazing, big fan. And then he does my hair, trims the shitty little beard, didn't mean to swear, trims the beard, properly shapes it all at the bottom, make sure everything's even, does the monobrow, and I don't get a massive monobrow, but there's hair there, obviously, if you let it grow out, so he sorts that, and then does the nostrils. Coats them in wax or whatever. I'm shouting here. It's the coffee. I can tell I've had a few coffees. Gets the old nostril hair out. Feels amazing. And he does the straight edge razor. Oh, such a nice feeling. Such a nice feeling. I don't want to sexualise it, but it is. It's not a Tory barbers. It's not. It's 20 quid. Our office is next to a hairdresser, and I went in there one day. I was in desperate need of a haircut before I did a video, and I went in there and it was like, I think it was 84 quid, something like that, and I was like, oh bollocks to it, I'm not 84 quid. I feel sorry for women in getting their haircut, because women routinely pay like over 100 quid for a haircut. My mate, she gets hers done every 6 weeks. Costs her 170 quid a time. Every 6 weeks. It's 20 quid cheap. It's not bad for everything that he's throwing in there. It's pretty good, and it's in town. So, like, keep in mind, you get the beard trim. That's normally a few quid extra. The nostril thing costs a bit more. 7 quid for a fade and monobrow. I used to live above a barbershop in London. It was like an Afro-Caribbean barbershop, but I used to go in there and get mine done because they were really, really good. And they were just great crack. I love talking to the guys in there. And they were cheap for London. That was like 15 quid or something. I don't understand. I have to say, if you are less than 220, you shouldn't be wrestling. Oh, you're talking about the weight limit. What about everyone in the ring right now? Are they gone? You sexist. Tenner for my car and a lollipop. Sam goes to one in town where you get a whiskey or a beer. But it's quite expensive. I think it's like 30, 40 quid. It's not that expensive, but you're paying an extra tenner for a beer, I think, basically. Mikey, I've just talked for about 5 or 6 minutes about hairdressing there. I hope that's what you wanted from your donation. Sam Ford, last one for me tonight, dude. Favourite Mania moment? I think it's Brian winning. Nikki's great. Nikki's great. Running Bulldog. Nikki's going bozo right now. Yeah, I think, obviously there are heaps of great Mania moments, but the Bryan win really resonated, and I think it was a story that just worked so well. Maybe I'm Sorry I Love You. It was pretty touching. Anybody want to tell me who's wrestling right now? Brandon, are you not paying attention to my commentary? Sorry. It's Billy and Nikki, and Billy has just picked up the bloody win, which means hopefully we'll get a nice women's tag team title match between the Iconics and Nikki and Alexa. I want the titles back on them. I don't want them to break up. I don't think they're doing that anymore. I think they've scrapped that idea. I really hope so. Guys, I think some of the super chats might not be popping up. Let me just have a look. See if I missed anything. Dagan, or Dagan. Dagan it would be, I guess. How much do we have to donate for you to shave your head? 500 quid? I'll do it for 500 quid, for sure. That's just my going rate for anything right now.
Excuse me, Drew.
Adam, how much to sack off your dad? 500 quid? Yeah, 500 quid.
Does the looming threat of Bobby Lashley give you any cause for
How much for you to get
concern
your
tonight?
balls out on strike? 500? Yeah, I'd say, yeah, 500 quid.
Everybody should know by now that I don't back down.
How much to smash up all of your possessions? 500. Yeah, I think 500 quid's a fair amount.
Sweet number.
Just wondered. Tried to tempt CM Pacitti again. Yeah, it looked alright. Before the eyebrows went, it looked fine. It looked fine.
With me, take another Claymore, be lucky number 8. That's fine with me. In fact, it'd be even better if Lashley gets in there with me. Imagine that.
I meant if you're a man, you can't be less than £220, says Droga. Thank you for clarifying.
This one.
Thanks.
If anyone from the locker room, anyone around the ring, anyone off the street wants to step up to Drew McIntyre, I will line each and every one of them up and give them all a one-way ticket to Claymore Country.
Just carries himself like a champ. I said he forgot the belt there. But it was a good little shot. Like he forgot it. I like that. It's a nice little touch. Rey Mysterio's retirement party is coming up. Next. Soon. Next week. Month's time. 2021. Next. Next. It's next. He's done. He's gone. Oh, God. I can't believe it, Ray. I can't believe it. Hugh, mine is 40 New Zealand dollars, 20 quid, so similar amount. And I get a fade with bladed edges, a face cleanse, and a beer. Barber's opened here a couple of weeks ago, and it was so nice. Nothing that different. They just disinfect everything. Yeah, makes sense. You can imagine how chaotic it's going to be. They're going to want you in and out as quick as possible. Of course they are. But just getting an appointment is going to be pandemonium. So I think once they do reopen, I'm probably going to give it like 2 weeks anyway before I get a haircut, because it's just going to be too difficult to get one anytime soon.
Have you tried the sandwich yet? You know
But that's a good, yeah, with a beer as well. It's a good price. It's a good price. Sorry, I've got a message on Slack at this time of night.
for $3.99. Pick up in the drive-thru or get free delivery.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Good night, Luke. Take care, my friend. How many people are watching? How many people we got in here today? 2,142. Pretty typical. Thanks for joining us. It's sort of our thing here, you know. Sort of our thing. Skiles, or Skeels, haven't had a haircut since 2018, so I'm not stressing. Yeah, it's alright for you. It's alright for you, pal. You big dirty hippie. I've just spilled coffee on my sofa. Let me get a sponge. What a idiot! All together now. All together now. All together. Clean the sofa. It's not urgent. It's obviously not urgent. Ham. What's more excited? Money in the... Oh, I've lost connection. Did I lose connection? That was good timing, wasn't it? I went to get myself a sponge to sort my sofa out, sort the little spill out. Disconnected. I'm back. Hello. You alright? Ham Sand. What's more exciting, Money in the Bank or SummerSlam? I was the one who asked between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania last year during Raw Reunion. I remember.
Wouldn't it be nice to eat with some of your old friends? Like the
SummerSlam's got the history, right?
beefy 5-layer burrito,
And it's often got a real super card.
your $5 Chalupa Cravings box at
But I'm going to go Money in the Bank. Especially now, you get 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Not this year. But generally, you get 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Yeah, I'm going to go Money in the Bank, I think. If I'm going to order the big 4, though,
I love you, but you don't show your
Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. CK, thank you very much. Hello, Adam. I've been editing for hours, and have I missed some of the stream? And I've missed some of the stream, sorry. I'm sorry if this has been asked already. Cody has thrown out an open challenge for the beautiful TNT title. Which companies do you think would be open to working with AEW for this? Anyone with any common sense, to be honest. I don't know if it'll be working with companies or it'll be working with wrestlers who aren't exclusively signed. But you'd be foolish if you were running a promotion, unless you're like, no credit card return fight. It's so good that Raw Talk is back. It's tonight as well. I didn't even know it was tonight. I thought it was starting next week. Yeah, you'd be very, very foolish if you were running a promotion and didn't want to work with AEW. Oh dear. Wait, Ray's not even here. It's a bloody Skype call.
Tom, although my eye is still recovering, I'm sorry, man, but I don't have that answer. We still don't even have a timetable on when or if I can return.
Look at this, all the stuff, all the pictures of himself
How fast I can
around his flat. What a mark.
really worries me. If an infection were to set in,
Who would I like to... I can't believe they've been hyping this.
Now, Ray, I've known and I've
And it's just a bloody Skype call, a pre-recorded Skype call as well.
Excuse me for being blunt, but Seth Rollins threw a retirement ceremony earlier tonight for you. Are you here on Raw to retire tonight?
Joe, I really don't know, man.
So why are you here? Why have you been hyping it as a retirement thing if he doesn't even know?
You know how difficult eye injuries can be. I mean,
Apparently Gronk's on the show tonight.
in a few weeks,
By Skype,
I could
basically.
never be cleared to compete in the WWE again. It's definitely an answer that we just don't
Well, you're obviously going to be cleared to compete. It's only your eye, mate.
that I've been thinking about for some time now.
Bloody hell, PCO.
Point, considering the
Got an eye patch, he's fine.
injury, I mean, is there anything at all that you would like to address
Zach Gowen had one leg.
earlier tonight?
It's just an eye.
As a matter of fact,
I've got astigmatism, and I'm one of the greatest wrestlers in British wrestling. Listen to this loser with pictures of himself all over the place. Pathetic.
so much negativity
Grow up,
can be
Ray.
a true burden for any man. And for Seth to be saying that I was chosen as some sort of sacrifice.
Oh,
Come on, Joe. I wasn't chosen by some higher power.
come on, Joe.
Seth made a clear decision to try and blind me and ruin my
Dad is trying to say is Seth Rollins is no messiah. He's barely even a human being. Something needs to
Excuse me, son. I'm on the phone here. Can you piss off, please, Dominic? What are you playing at?
know. How can I chill? He tried to end your career.
Very convenient framing.
He's out there lying about how he
Enough room for Dominic.
That's a bunch of BS, and we both know that.
He does look still like a little boy, doesn't he? I'm not sure I want to see him go against Seth Rollins. No, I do.
Tom, Joe, I want to take this time to thank everyone for reaching out and for their concerns. That truly means the world to me and to my family. You know,
Adam's
I know
had too
you
many
guys
coffees,
have
too many
been
coffees, Adam.
on Seth's
Yeah,
retirement
maybe.
ceremony.
I've only had 2.
So here it is. Seth Rollins, damn you for everything you put my family through. My wife,
Strong
Angie,
words.
my
Gosh
son,
darn it, Seth.
and my
I
daughter,
don't like you.
all helplessly watched as you shoved my eye into the steps. They watched blood run down
Blood. Why am I laughing? Sorry. It's It's very good.
They saw the man that protects,
It's the greatest promo ever.
provides for them, suffer. And you go around saying that I cried like a baby when the cold metal met my flesh. Seth, I truly am a man of forgiveness. I really am. But Seth,
Why is Dominic here?
I will never forgive you for what you've done to me and what you put my family through. Damn you, Seth Rollins.
Damn you, Seth Rollins. Gosh darn it.
Come on, vámonos. Let's go.
Well, don't forget to terminate the call. Oh, Dominic's not finished.
Seth Rollins, you're a man of scripture.
Well, I'm a man of dicture.
For an eye.
Oh my god, he's gonna blind Seth Rollins. Alright, kiddo, off you pop. There you go. It was alright, wasn't it? It's a bit underwhelming when they've been hyping it for a while, and then hyping it as the retirement thing, and then then Rey just goes, I don't know. Well, here comes the pain. Fairly boring wrestler. I am Eli Bomb. Survivor Series would be much better with brand-specific pay-per-views again. Yeah, I think so. I only ever want to see 1 or 2 classic Survivor Series elimination tag matches on those shows. Don't want any more than that, because it doesn't work too well in the modern age.
Asuka then confronted Nia Jax, and look at the disrespect.
Seth and Dom into bungalow, said Wes. Mikey, preemptively booked a cut for early July, hoping it's allowed. Sent my brother a photo of my hair and its length. His response was simple. F me. Why did your brother want to shag you just because you've got long hair? Bit weird, isn't it? Red Dev, how long before they turned Riddle into the Bart Simpson of WWE? Who was the last NXT call-up to be actually successful? Okay. They might not get Riddle. I get what you're saying with the Bart Simpson thing.
Don't believe the hype.
Although if that leads to Riddle inventing a dance called the Rid Man, then I'm all for it. NXT call-up who was actually successful. Maybe Asuka is an alright example. She's been dodgily booked,
The Raw Women's title?
but also she's achieved a hell of a lot on the main roster.
Because of hormones. Becky got all pregnant, and then she felt so guilty because she couldn't wrestle anymore. She just gifted it to Asuka. Oh, Asuka here! I mean, I love you. Hugs, kisses.
It's go away heat as far as I'm concerned.
The villain in this entire picture.
I find her annoying because I don't find her a convincing heel.
Backlash, I'm gonna expose Asuka for the backstabbing, undermining charlatan that she really is.
People are saying that she was being racist. What did I miss there? What did she say? What did she say, guys? Because I didn't hear her. I was listening as soon as I saw you guys say that she'd said something racist, but I think I must have missed it. Drog, I'm 250 and tired of being competitive with 120-pound runts in a wrestling ring. You can tell I haven't slept in a week. I'm pissy. No, you do you, pal. Kick the crap out of those vanilla midgets. What did she say? What did she say? What did she say? Come on, guys. What did she say? She did a Japanese accent. Oh, okay, right. Mocking how Asuka talks. Yeah. I think it's certainly not the time for... Not that there's any time for racism, but it's certainly not the time for any sort of racist behaviour. at the moment, and yeah, that's stupid and crap and cheap and rubbish. No, thank you. Best future AEW feud, tag or singles? MJF Moxley, for me. I think MJF might be the guy that gets the belt off Moxley. Due to shenanigans, I can see them doing a nice lengthy reign with MJF. Yeah, MJF Moxley. I'm trying to think what else. After that, MJF Kenny. Perhaps. I don't know. The classical spicy chicken slinger, just $2.49 at Sonic, by the way. I had a Sonic once. It was alright. I had like a milkshake from a drive-through. It's one of the few American takeaways that I've had. And I've had a Wendy's as well. It's crap. Always go for the spicy. Always do. Are you ready for Gronk? I can't wait for Gronk. I'm so excited for another Skype call. That's why I tune into wrestling. Spears Moxley. No. I did like Tully's promo though with Spears. Not released today. Tully very much still got it. It's brilliant. Shut up, Wendy's is good, you English Nando's F. First of all, I'm not a massive Nando's fan, so take that back. If I'm going to go for a takeaway here, or fast food, probably go KFC. I do really like a KFC. But no, I'm not a massive Nando's fan. It's just chicken. It's just chicken. I like their chippies, though. Adam Profit, it's go away heat. The crowd is full of wrestlers equals don't injure us. No, it'll be interesting to see if they show the botch. The Kyrie botch a few weeks ago. I don't think they will. But yeah, to me it's just like I don't think she's a good heel. I think it's so obvious that she's pretending. I don't think she's got a good character. That's why I don't like it, and the fact that she's running around injuring everyone. That's quite unlikable also. A lot of people bigging up Wendy's. Sorry, Brian. I had a thingy from Five Guys. A burger from Five Guys. That was a good burger. Overpriced though. I got it delivered. I was really hungover, and it was one of the only things open. But a burger and chips delivered, it's like 16 quid maybe? It's piss take. Big chippies though, they poured the chippies in. Okay, we're getting a recap of last week's stuff with Gronk and Truth. Recap. Greg's is good. I like Greg's. It's not as good as Northerners make out. That's going to get me heat. It's not, though. It's just a bakery. None of it's bad. None of it's that good either. And their meal deal options are crap. Their baguettes are crap. But I do like a festive bake. Foxborough, Massachusetts. What's happening here? Oh, I think he's going to drop the title. Yeah, he's going to drop the title.
It's going to go viral, bro. Yeah, thank you for helping out. Always helping with everything. Now you're videoing me doing the most viral TikTok dance ever. Thank you, dog. I'm the champ,
baby. R-Truth has got a rake. Yeah, I like a steak bake. Oh, here we go. This is the way that after winning at WrestleMania, this is, by the way, our longest reigning 24/7 champion. 1, 2, 3. Another roll up. He's won the belt. Is this it? Like, I love Truth and everything. They could have done so much more. That's it. That's it. That's so underwhelming. That's the longest reigning 24/7 champion, Gronk. And of course he lost it with a roll-up, because that's what that belt is. And at least it's back on, you know, we can do stuff with the belt again. But that's still crap. They could have done a lot more with that. A lot more. Here's Kyrie. Batter her, Kyrie. Give her the buckle bomb. Send her home. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. That was too much. I'm looking forward to doing my... I wonder if this just works. If I just turn this on, will it connect to my phone? Oh wait, this is the match. This is the match where Kyrie gets... I didn't think they were going to actually air this. This is the match where Kyrie gets hurt, right? I'll keep a proper eye on this. What am I looking for? What's the app called? Have I deleted it? Have I deleted? No, I was just on the Stadia app. I wonder how much. I wonder how they're going to do this. How they're going to deal with this. Was the match stopped? If you have a Google Pixel or higher, I've got a Samsung S9. I'm going to get the S20 at some point. It's telling me to link a controller. I'll do it during the ad break. I'm actually quite excited. Link a controller using a USB cable. Oh, I thought I could do it wirelessly. Can I not do it wirelessly, guys? With the controller. Alright, I'm going to concentrate. Okay, it's a USB Type-C. Right, let's see how they deal with this. I could probably link it with this one. Come on! Yeah! No, I can't. Obviously I can't connect it with that, because I need a double-ended USB-C cable. Where's the botch? You can only do it wirelessly with pixels, right? Okay. Oh my god, Nia's down to one knee, two knees. Tap out. I mean, she's not, because the botch hasn't been yet. That's a shame. Maybe I'll go. Would you guys recommend the Google Pixel? I've used Samsungs for a long time. But I'd be up for switching if they're good. Pixel's on Android. It's Google, of course it is. I just want something that's Android, because I like a lot of the functionality with Android. It's S20 Plus is a cracking phone. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about getting. And I won't be using the Stadia that much anyway. Maybe I don't need to worry about the whole wireless thing. But I do, at the same time, if I've got to have it cabled in, if I'm not using a wireless charger, then I won't be able to charge it at the same time as I'm playing, and the battery will probably deplete pretty quickly. I'll give it some thought. But I don't have the I don't know what I've done with the cable to plug it into that. I'll get it set up for the stream, but I'm going to do some VR tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Go and give us a follow. I'll be there doing some Res Evil VR tomorrow evening, 8 PM I think. The irony of only being interested in the match because you know there's a botch coming. Yeah, I get what you mean. Well, you're not going to get that passionate about a Nia Jax match without something interesting taking place, are you? Botch happens on the metal stairs. Well, Nia is near the metal stairs right now. Even Marie wrestles better than Nia Jax at this point, says Ham Sand. Kyrie, head slammed into the apron. Thanks very much, Stephen. Okay, there's the stairs. Oh, okay. So she threw her. Let's see how they get around this. Does the match stop? Can't see any blood at the moment. Oh wait, is that blood on her hand, or is that her? Oh, they're cutting all over the place. They're cutting to the crowd again and again. Quick pin after the leg drop. I hope Kairi's alright. Man, the quick cuts all over the place. It's difficult to know what was going on there. You could tell the NXT guys in the crowd were worried about that. Yeah, she really went into the steps. Here comes Asuka to save the day. Yeah, Sane didn't have any control there. It did look like she was thrown very hard. Really went for it. Well, I hope Kairi's alright. For a multitude of reasons, right? And it isn't just the botching stuff and injuring people, although that obviously plays a big part of it. And I used to be a bit forgiving because, you know, mistakes happen, accidents happen. But Nia just isn't that entertaining. I don't really want to see her featured on the shows anymore. She's taking airtime from wrestlers who deserve that spot more. The Ruby Riots, the Liv Morgans, the Shayna. Where the hell's Shayna been lately? No, I think I'm done with Nia. I'm getting a recap of the Edge promo from last week. So I want another coffee, but it would be a very foolish idea to have another coffee. I'm speaking at about a mile a minute, I know. What's the secret to your six-pack abs, says Mr. Collier. It's mostly all of the yogurts that I eat. Muller Crunch Corners. I have 12 a day. One for each ab.
Because I don't know.
I'm not like most girls.
If I can do any one of those things anymore. But at Backlash, I'm gonna dig to the very
More
depths
repeats.
of my soul.
There's Liv Morgan and the blue tongue. So Liv had a promo last week with some weird... I didn't really understand it. I don't get what they're doing with her character. Legendary! We're going to hear from Randy Orton. Whole lot of talking. How many weeks until Backlash? I know it's in your house this week. Backlash is next weekend, isn't it? Not this coming weekend, but the following. In your house. So we got to do predictions for In Your House. That'll probably go up on Friday. Is it Sunday this time In Your House? Takeovers are now Sunday rather than Saturday, yeah? Sunday, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get those up Friday afternoon then. Don't know who's going to do it. We'll probably all do it. Do another reward thing. And then, Backlash the following week. Goodness me. Busy boys. Busy boys. Another mouse guy. The scratch card video. So Tesco pissing cancelled the order for the scratch cards. So Jack and Sam, because they tied. I think they tied. Or did Jack win? I can't remember what the deal was. They got to go to the shop and buy the scratch cards. But it'll come maybe this week, maybe next. I'm not like most girls. How come Sam and Jack are never in the same room together? Don't they live together? No, not anymore. They used to. Jack lives with Owen now, one of our editors. Sam lives on his own, but he's down south with his girlfriend at the moment, living there. They are in lockdown together, so they moved down there just before all the restrictions were put in place, so they're now stuck down there. Phew! I don't like criticising wrestlers for things outside their control, looks, booking, etc. But at the same time, I don't like seeing wrestlers hurt because of someone's work. Nia needs some serious work. I agree. No argument here. It's, you know,
It's probably not something you've thought about, but now
I can't make excuses for a pretty sloppy poor work. Red Dev. Tamina, Eva, Nia. Who's the worst? Probably Nia. Probably Nia. Like, Tamina I've always found boring. But she's never been especially dangerous. Eva Marie, sloppy in the ring. But again, not crazy dangerous. Nia, same can't be said. I'm not like most girls. Have you met any of the other guys since restrictions were eased? No. Nope. Afraid not. I'm not like most girls. Eva injured Carmella in 2015. Oh, did she? No, I don't remember that, actually. I don't remember that. Is there anybody at the Cultaholic offices? What, at 3 in the morning, pal? Don't think so. No, it's just me that's going in. Just me. I go in 3 times a week to bulk record voiceovers, and that's it. But otherwise, it is locked up, and the shutters are down. Yeah, there's metal in your lungs. Was that a house show? No, I don't remember that. No Daniel Johnson shirt today, Adam. Nope. It's my vintage. I want to say 1999 Mankind shirt. 1999. Let's look at the copyright thing. 1999. Spot on. The greatest wrestling match ever. We're going to get a Randy Orton promo. Starting to drag a little bit, this Raw now. But it's been better than the last few weeks, that's for sure. That opening match, what a cracker. Corker.
For the past few months, I've woken up, went at home, sat on the couch, poured a cup of coffee, and watched the WWE Network. And I've caught up on the
Bollocks, have you?
Last Ride documentary.
Stop plugging it. What?
Chronicle, Arrival, 360, 24. Hell, I even caught up on the ride-along.
No, you didn't. You're full of sugar, Randy. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Holy Foley.
Have in common is that they think Ric Flair.
Camp WWE.
Ric Flair is
I love it. But as for you, Edge, I'm sending you to Camp Pain.
But then last week on Monday Night Raw, I tuned in, of course, and I saw Ric Flair. I saw the wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing, jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun. You know what he said? He said that in his opinion, Randy Orton is the best to ever lace up a pair of boots. And you know what, Edge? You've said the same. But you know what else you've said? 2 weeks ago on Raw, you said right to my face that I didn't have a passion for this business. That I was handed everything. That I was...
If Orton had waited
just did it for the paycheck, that I was
a week or so, he could have watched all that stuff for free. He's wasted a tenner, really. Sucker.
You're right. You're right.
It's Adam dead.
What can I
Almost.
say? You're right. And you can't stand that for 20 years I have phoned it in and I have half-assed it and I have still accomplished more than you or anyone else in that locker room has accomplished. You scratched and you clawed to make your way here. You
Another great promo.
clawed and you had to protect
Even if this greatest match ever shouldn't be happening,
from your childhood.
both in the run-up to WrestleMania and in the run-up to this match, they both killed it, haven't they? Really enjoyable.
To prove that I'm the best.
I don't want to say thank you. I found out today I'm cancer-free. Honestly, Chris, mate, massive congratulations. That's amazing news. Congratulations, mate. All my love. Thank you for the kind words, but that's amazing news. Congratulations. That's so good, so good.
You your storybook ending.
Silly Adam. Orton doesn't pay for the network. He just uses someone else's password.
By the three most destructive letters in sports entertainment. R.
KO?
K.
O. It's going to be O. I knew it. I knew he was going to say that. I knew it. I just knew. Guys, I just knew. God, I'm bloody psychic or something. I just knew. I could see it. When he said 3 letters and he started with R, I thought, what? It's going to be R, but then it's going to be like Keith or something. I saw Keith Harris. I saw him ahead, and then I saw Cowboy Bob Orton. I just knew. Is this the main event? No, probably not. Might be. What else is on the show? I don't think anything else is announced. Is this the main? Here comes Charlotte again. Taking on Asuka. Is this it? Is this the main? Is this the main? Is this the main, guys? Who knows? I'm not like most girls. Dirty John, Betty. What's Dirty John, guys? Never heard of Dirty John before. Make sure you stay tuned after Raw. What's Dirty John? Oh, Drew versus MVP. Sorry. Dirty John. Drew MVP. So this will go 10-15, I guess. Can't wait to watch Total Bellas this week. Very much looking forward to that. Rey's retirement has happened, Liam. He's gone. He's gone from wrestling forever. It was so stupid, that. You can't just say Rey's retiring and then Rey just goes, I don't know, actually. Not that sure. Plebs. Hey Adam, do you watch Total Divas? Yeah. Yeah, I watch it every week, Matt. I promise.
For 24-hour relief from your indoor and outdoor allergies, say yes to life's possibilities. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
Ajay 901 got hyped about Popeye's new $5 buffalo range tenders, and it made us hungry.
They look too flaky to me.
Get the new buffalo range tenders with the side
I'm not convinced on those Buffalo Ranch tenders. They looked a bit dry. I know they've got the sauce on them, but I'm not convinced there. Not convinced. You alright, have you seen Jersey Shore before? No, afraid not. God, I hope you're kidding. I'm not kidding, Casey. I love Total Bellas. Love it. RKO is Tyler Black in Roman numerals. You put numberals there. I like that more. Roman numberals. Red Dev, thanks. Can we get a pinfall watch along? No, because I've done it like 3 or 4 times. There's nothing new to say. But that said, it's not available anywhere. It was on What Culture Extra. And then I've done it, I think, twice on various streams and that. No, job done on that, I'm afraid. I'm not doing that again. If you missed it, you missed it, pal. Have you seen the Netflix show Derek before? Yeah, I've seen Derek. It's weird that people put a Netflix show. It is on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah, I assume you're talking about the Ricky Gervais thing, yeah? I thought it was decent. I think there's some I really like Kev as a character. I think Kev's hilarious. And I think Pilkington does a good job in it. It was decent. Very, very touching when, at the end of season 1, Derek and his father hug. That's a really nice moment. I need to watch Afterlife. I've heard good things. My pal was talking to me about it the other day. He said it was worth watching. Are you going to watch Raw Talk? No. I don't have it in me. Reconnect! Come on! Reconnect! I'm back. God, it's been annoying tonight. Keeps cutting out. What I was hoping there is that it glitched and then you'd come back to see me just doing that. But who knows if it worked. Who knows. Welcome back. Welcome back. Smells funny, that. I don't know what it is. It smells weird. It's a wash. Adam, do you watch anime? Yeah, I do, yeah. My favourite is probably Dexter's Lab, followed by Cool Runnings. And then my third favourite anime is Crime Watch. Big fan. Big fan. Welcome back. Thank you very much, Matt Hatter. Adam, what's happening? Charlotte Flair's in the ring. She's smiling. She's probably about to get some mic time. Yeah, another Charlotte promo. Had enough of this. Had enough of this. Cat Dog. Brilliant show. One fine day with a whip and a purr, but he was born a causative stir. Great. Do you think Pilkington is playing character? Yes. Entirely. Yeah. I think we talked about this before, haven't we, Wes? Yeah. He's a former XFM producer. He's not an idiot. He's good at what he does and everything. I think he's playing a very, very, very exaggerated version of himself. Maybe he has some of these thoughts and he builds upon them with a character, but yeah, completely. But I do like Pilkington still. One fine day with a whisper and a purr, baby was born a couple of no bloody no. Been meaning to ask, do you Cultaholic boys answer to a Hour Power? Hour Power? Hour Power. Is that a WrestleCrap thing? Or is that an OSW thing? See, I don't get a chance to listen to as much OSW. It's either a WrestleCrap thing or an OSW thing. I think it's an OSW thing, actually. Sorry. Jack would have known. Jack would have known. I'm not even listening to Charlotte. Apologies, guys. Apologies for the brief hiatus, the brief break of expert, astute wrestling analysis while I think about Cat Dog and what the Hour Power means. Obscure. Bubby RKO. No, I googled Hour Power and it's coming up with wrestling stuff, so I'm guessing it's a meme that I just don't know. Bubby RKO is Tyler Black in Roman overalls. Roman overalls. Ba bum bum. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba. So this is going really short. This isn't going to last long at all because we've only got 24 minutes left of the show and we've got the main event. So this isn't going to be lengthy. Maybe she's going to get attacked by Nia. Or maybe Rhea and Io might pop up. Don't know. Eric, haven't heard anything about Mike and Tracy in a while. Did you kill them and put their body parts in your freezer? I don't have a big enough freezer, mate. No, I haven't heard anything from them either. They've been very, very quiet. The only thing that I heard was Mike and or Tracy the other day, Sunday morning, listening very loudly to, what was it? Vera Lynn, We'll Meet Again. Don't know where. Not sure when. But I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Draw. It was what Undertaker said. We must prepare for the arrival of the Hour Power. So I don't remember that. Interesting. Did he say that? Did he botch his line? Flub his line? Huh. What's going to happen here? Have you seen Kairi's injury? She posted a picture on Twitter. I've deleted the app from my phone, so I can't actually look. Twitter, Kairi Sane. I'll drag it in. Let's see how bad it is. Maybe I won't drag it in if it's really bad. Oh, it's pretty, yeah. A few stitches there, I imagine. Looks deep as well. Yeah, it doesn't look very nice at all. I hope she's okay. Oh, look at that! Yeah, she's got a picture. I didn't even notice it there. It's nasty. Bloody hell! Oof. I'm not going to show it. You can look on Twitter if you want to see. It's not that gruesome, but you never know with stuff like that if you'll just get demonetized for it, so better safe than sorry. He says after accidentally saying the F word and the S word earlier, as always. Oh, they're going to break again, aren't they? Ooh, it's picture-in-picture break, so at least I can see the action, but I'm not that bothered anyway. You didn't answer it. Do you answer to a higher Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I sure do, Draw. What are you on about? Yes. Oh, you just asking if I'm religious? Is that the question? No, I think I consider myself agnostic. I'm very much open to religion, and I don't think I would ever consider myself an atheist, because who knows? But yeah, I think I'm agnostic. I like going to church. I used to go to church all the time with my nan, because I like singing as well, and I think, well, it meant a lot to her for me to go, which was the main reason. But I do like a sing along, so it's fun for me too. It's interesting, isn't it? Bam! This is the greatest wrestling super chat ever. Damn, Randy beat me to it. B-A-N. Damn, Randy beat me to it. Hope things are safe around your way, brother. You too, my friend. Thank you very much. Roll up. Sort of weird spear to the leg. Chop block thing-ish. You like singing? We hadn't noticed. Yeah, I do actually, Greg. My Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Do you remember that? Cliff Richard released the Lord's Prayer as a CD single. What was it called? The Millennium Prayer, I think it was called. And he had to squeeze all of the... syllables, and it just didn't work to make it go in time with the music. And how did it go? Was it called the Millennium Prayer? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. And it went on like that, but there was one line that especially didn't work. And it all picked up at the end. Give us this day our daily bread. Like that, it was really great. My mum bought 4 copies of that. Please stop signing, I don't like singing. Shut up. I'll sign all I like. Asuka. Sing it in Travis style. No, I don't want to offend anyone. That was it. It was a genuine release single here in the UK around the time of the millennium. Hence the Millennium Prayer. The only other... I'm trying to think of other hymns that I know. The Lord is my shepherd. That one. I only know that from the Vicar of Dibley. That was to the tune of Old Lang Syne. Ah, there you go. That makes sense. Of course it was. Of course it was. When you were younger, did you have a favourite hymn? Trying to think what other... Name some hymns in the chat for me, guys, and I'll see if I remember them. We used to sing a hymn every morning in assembly, in primary school. Mr. Shirley on his acoustic guitar, strumming away. What a guy. But I don't remember many. Oh, so you like a sing-along? 18 cowboys in the shower? I don't know that hymn, mate. 18 naked cowboys in... Kumbaya. Great song. Mr. Brightside, one of my favourite hymns. Thank you very much. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. I like that song. That's a hymn, rather. Yeah. I've done The Lord is my shepherd. Don't know holy is the Lord. Oh yeah, hallelujah. He's got the whole world in his hands as well. That's a good one. Holy, holy, holy. Biscuits and gravy. Smells like Teen Sprite. You guys, that's enough of that. Come on. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. There's a really nice scene in Harvey Crumpet, a claymation short that I like, and sort of Christian, don't know what you'd call them, Christian volunteers anyway. They come to the nursing home that Harvey Crumpet's in, and they sing a song called God is better than football, and it's wonderful. God is better than football, God is better than beer, God is better than cricket, 'cause God's here all the year. He isn't shut on Sunday, he isn't stopped by rain, etc. Don't know if that counts as a hymn, but it's very nice. Julio just got get lost, loser. It's a good match. Good match. That's my wrestling analysis there. Come on, Asuka's shoulders are down. Oh, are they? Sort of. Oh no, she got one up. She got one up. I take it back. Picking her up. Here comes the power bomb. Like, we're all complaining about Charlotte turning up at every show, and I think those complaints are fair because she's being overexposed. But she's really working her arse off still, as is Asuka. Who have you got for this? I think there's going to be interference. Because Charlotte's on a little bit of a streak, isn't she? She hasn't lost clean in singles competition. She's been beating a lot of people. It doesn't really benefit anyone for there to be a decisive winner in this. I mean, it does. You sort of want to give the big win over Charlotte to somebody who's not already a champion. What? Why is Asuka's theme playing? Oh, it's Nia. Okay, I guess Charlotte's winning. Okay. Nia's got the green face paint on and the psychological warfare, yeah. What a distraction. That'll do it. It's a DQ. There you go. Boo. Boo. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Charlotte lost to Bayley on SmackDown. She did, Pedro. I forgot about that, mate. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker, wasn't it? Sorry. Just crap, isn't it? Who cares? Turtlehead, Adpack, my comments don't appear in the chat. Was I banned for wanting Drew versus Jinder too much? I haven't banned you, mate. Not I know of. Is your username Turtlehead too? I'll have a look and I'll make sure we sort it out. If so, totally worth it, you say. Just got here, but I'm sure you've already shared some kind of words of encouragement about the world we live in right now. You're a good lad. I don't know if I've given words of encouragement, but mentioned it earlier for sure. Yeah, I just hope everyone's alright. I'll sort you out. I'll get you unbanned. I don't know what's happened there. It's not been me.
A bit contentious, so let's take a look at something that occurred earlier this evening. You know what?
What's happening with Lana? What is happening with Lana?
Trying to use my husband, my Bobby. Let's just try the
Oh, it's because chat's broken, Turtlehead. It's because chat's broken. Yeah, I didn't. Everybody's been complaining for the last week or 2 weeks even that chat's not working properly, so it's probably that, mate. I will check for you, but I don't think you'll have been blocked. We don't tend to block many people. It's a proper wrestling slap on the neck. It's where you're meant to do it. Gives the biggest noise. That hurt. Like, makes a big old...
Your husband Bobby has requested that you not come to ringside during his matches because
Are you saying boo or boo earns? I was saying boo earns.
I just gotta ask though, in light of all these recent events, you think that
Connor says, yeah, I have a blank chat. Yeah, it's not... You're not blocked, pal.
You know what? I'm not sure. No. Actually, no. I'm actually certain that it wasn't my Bobby. He would never do that. You know what? My Bobby requested I don't go out to the ring during his match.
Uh-oh.
But he never said anything about MVP.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, good. It's going to be a spoiled main event too. Great. Hamsan. As we said, the most dangerous 3 letters in sports entertainment. N-I-A. It spells 9. Bam. Do you ever watch the YouTube channel of Asuka making silent breakfast and shopping at Whole Foods, etc.? She's just lovely. No, I've not. I've seen some of her gaming stuff, but I've not seen that. She seems great. She seems really great. Just so entertaining. A very nice person. Cheers, Bam. Hi, Adam. Enjoyed another live stream. Just curious. Curious. Any chance of the story of Bam Bam Bigelow? Jack is pretty good, and so are you. Cheers. Yeah, maybe. We're taking a bit of a break on the captivating career stuff because we're sort of running out of names to do for it. Bam Bam's not a bad shout, but a lot of them recently, they haven't done great hits. We've done a lot of like the big names, the Michaels, the Takers, the Austins, the Rocks, etc. But we will come back to them again at some point for sure. But probably not anytime soon. But if you like those, I'd recommend the Story of stuff, formerly Remembering, that we've got on the channel at the moment. There was one about Zach Gowen. Has the Zach Gowen one gone live yet? No, it hasn't. That's coming soon. I don't think it. No, it hasn't gone live yet. What was it this weekend? Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy's WWE run. So if you like the mini documentary stuff, check those out. Curious.
Chances are you know us. We laughed with you.
Sprinkles are for winners.
We surprised you. On occasion, we've probably even annoyed you. We've done this all with one thing in mind: to help protect the things you love. And if we can't offer you the best price, we'll help you find a better one. Not always the lowest.
Captivating career of the Brooklyn Brawler. I bet that'd be more interesting than you think it would.
Not just today, or this.
Because he's just had a very, very long career in wrestling as a whole. I bet that would be interesting. Steve Lombardi. How long have we got left? 8 minutes. This is going to be a very quick one. A very quick one indeed. Captivating career of Andre the Giant would be a great watch. And you can watch it right now on Cultaholic because we've done it, mate. Yeah, Andre's on there. Some of the more recent ones that you might have missed. We did one on Jake the Snake.
Get smooth with the fresh ground nut butters and creamy Snickers.
Who was the other one? Can't remember. You say the career of Matt Hardy. We should do Matt Hardy, without a doubt, by the way. We will do that for sure. There's been a Did You Know, 10 things you didn't know about Matt Hardy that Sam has been putting off for ages. Because Justin wrote it, and it starts with a load of Matt Hardy-isms. It's written like Broken Matt. And Sam was just like, I can't do that. He'll do it. I'm not reading that, Wes. Yeah, I am. The captivating career of Raumo. We won't be doing that one. Thank you very much, Wes.
Perceive the same thing differently.
For God's sake.
Are you sleeping with her?
The captivating career of Manny Marks.
You're being crazy.
I'd love to know what he's up to now.
Represents the ultimate truth. I can't prove that something.
That's one thing I'll do. When things are back to normal, I'm going to go and see a Premier Promotions show and see if I recognise any of the old faces. Do you like Bobby at the moment? I'd say this is, oddly enough, the most invested I've been in Bobby since he returned to WWE. Unless you've misspelled that and you're talking about Blobby, in which case, yes, I like Blobby at the moment, but I think we all do. There is no Twitch after the stream. I need to get some sleep, guys, and I've got to prep the news for tomorrow as well, actually, before I go to bed. But I will be live tomorrow, so if you've not tuned into Twitch before, twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Go and give us a follow. Oh, here comes Bobby. But where is Lana? We'll see her shortly, I imagine. I think this could be the proper, I think Lana might be getting written off here. I think she might be being written off. Might be too soon, but you could do one on Shad. That's a nice idea, Rob. He said Twitch, it's confirmed, boys! Sorry. Unfortunately not. And yeah, also, give him a subscribe if you do have Amazon Prime, if you want to. Tick, tock. I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Something like that. What happened to Jahak? Did he make a comeback? No, I've got a feeling that Jahak might be banned from the internet until he's 18, mate. Unfortunately not. I wish he'd have broken dreams. I'm coming! Pacitti, what time? What do you mean, what time? What time for what? What's the time now? 3:56, but I'm a couple of minutes behind. I've got a feeling this might just be 3, 2, 1 Claymore. Don't think this is going to go on for very long at all. Bring back Jahak. You'll have to track him down. I'm not going to say that. Don't track the 11-year-old down. That's a really weird suggestion. No, I think it's probably for the best. He was a naughty, naughty boy. What time for Twitch? Oh, tomorrow night, 8 PM BST. Which is, we figured it out last time, 3 PM Eastern. Here she comes. Come on, guys. Come on. Been to St James's Park, Adam? Yeah. I know. Well, outside it. It's literally like a 5-minute walk from here. I could get there in no time at all. I've walked past it. I've been in the metro station there, but I've never been in there. It's another thing that I'd like to do at some point. It's because I've only been to one live football match ever, and I'd definitely like to go to another one because I really enjoy it. Bobby's not happy. That said, why is Bobby out there? Why is he out there? Okay. Drew's laying in the boots. Oh my god, MVP's rolled him up. He's the new champion. Raw's done. See you later, guys. Good night. Eric, it would be incredible to see your old friend Simon Miller get signed by NXT or AEW someday. It'll happen. Trust me. He seems like genuinely the nicest guy in the world, and has been working his butt off to realise his dream. Totally with you, mate. Totally with you. Yeah, he's so driven. He's so he's like Margaret Thatcher in that he sleeps not in all the other awful ways, but he sleeps about 4 hours a night, and he just works so hard. Yeah, he's an amazing guy. I love him to bits. And yeah, he's just one of those guys that will achieve anything that he sets his mind to, he will do it. See, I'd love to see him get signed. And he's got, more of a following than 99% of indie wrestlers as well. It's not a bad idea for a promotion to sign him. Isn't Raw on till 4:15? I don't think so. I'll probably go on till about 5 minutes past. They got a bit of a overrun, I think. I wouldn't have even had the match go on as long as this. I don't know where it's leading. I don't know what the conclusion is going to be. Wait, Simon Miller's been closing coal mines? No, I can confirm he's not. Give up. Nice. Raw Talk's on till 4:55 apparently. That's good. I won't be watching. Who's the blonde with the big arms? That's me. No, I don't know who you're referring to in the crowd. No idea. Who are you talking about? Can't see a blonde. It's taking both men out. MVP's back in the ring. Drew getting in all the offense, obviously. Bang! 1, 2, 3. 3's 1. Here comes Lashley with the Lashley lock? Almighty lock? Just a full Nelson. Just a full Nelson. Thanks as always. Get some rest, my dude. I will do, Brian. Thank you so much. Is that it? What the hell was that ending? What the? Okay, yeah, sure. That was a weird. Why the pissing hell was Lana there? What did Lana do? What just happened? That was really odd. That was really odd. That was a crap end to Raw. But I would say that was a very good episode of Raw overall, especially the first hour or so, but especially the first 35, 40 minutes. All that Seth stuff. Beautiful. So I think it's time for me to go. See ya. See you in a bit. She is, I get that she's married to Bobby, but I thought she was going to do something. Just looked like... whatever. What was the point in that ending? Guys, to each and every one of you, thank you very, very much for tuning in tonight. It's been a whole lot of fun. It's actually been one of the better Raw ones. I'm going to down 2 pints of coffee every time I do one of these Raw ones, I've decided. Because it's just about got me through it, I think. Yeah, good night. I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cultaholic. And enjoy the rest of your night. And if you're in the UK, you're mental. Go to sleep. See you later. Thank you for keeping me company.